Yeah, yeah. Shout out everybody in the chat already. You know what time it is. Hey, pull up on me, step on that damn like button, share it live, let them know we in here. You see the title. God damn it. Brian Burns will hold out due to contract extension. Y'all pull up on me. Step on that like button. Let them know we in here. We finna get into it. We finna get into it today. I got that feeling. I got that feeling today. Shout out Tola Duncan. What poppin' with you? Shout out Flatboy. Riz B. What hood? Shout out Mikey Beeman. DJ Free. What poppin'? Shout out Glenn White. Shout out Clarence Anderson. Got them at the daughter. What's up, baby boy? Shout out Carolina Pauls 87. What's good with you, Juice 31? T, I see you. Shout out my guy T. Amen. Say yes, sir, Junior. What's poppin' with you? Carolina Pauls up 87. Say, how you living? I'm living good. Shout out Miss Cool in the chat. I see you. You know what time it is. Goddamn it, Shamar. Show Up Smith. Say, big up, man. We in here. Y'all pull up on me. You know what time it is, 336 Boston. Goddamn it, live. Let them know. We really don't care who live right now. Goddamn it. Shout out Junior. Talking about go Broncos. What the fuck? Junior, if you're a Bronco fan, make sure you subscribed over here. Make sure you turn your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. Please do that. Shout out Brandon Ross. Say we want he wants that bag. Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. We gonna get into it, man. You know what I mean? In light of some new news, God damn it, this is exactly why the title reads what it reads. Brian Burns will hold out due to contract extension. Shout out Landon, get out my backstage, brother. Get out my backstage. Shout out Jam. I'm gonna let y'all up in a minute. You already know. Shout out A Marshall. Shout out my guy Fade. Fade, what poppin', Nick? Shout out Trucker 49. Say the high altitude led Junior to the right channel. Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. That's what I thought. Yeah, the Denver Broncos ain't got no goddamn content creators over there quite like this. Shout out Trail. Say Burns want top money. That Pro Bowl hit different. Yeah, okay then. Yeah, okay then. Yep, shout out 704 Moneybag. Say, here you go. Oh, I'm about to light his ass up. You know I'm about to light his ass up right after I twist this motherfucking green thing. Should fix me a drink for this one. Shout out Carolina E. Say, what's poppin', fam? You already know. Shout out Pop in the chat. What up, Pop? Mikey Beeman say, what's your source? He say, are you getting information? Oh, what's the source I'm getting my information from? Real quick, shout out ESPN Zone David fucking Newton. There's my source, goddammit. Fuck wrong with you? Shout out ESPN Zone David Newton. Hell, it really don't get no better than a credible source than the Carolina Panthers if it ain't me. If it ain't Big Cat, goddammit, you better not listen to nobody else but David Newton. Shout out Jonathan Funny. Fuck you mean, what's my source? Shout out Mikey Beeman. You better catch up over here, boy. You better make sure you know where you at, Mikey Beeman. Yeah, David Newton reported this shit just today. I'm about to get into it. Shout out big fucking David Newton. Yeah, Glenn White say tell him, he say tell him stop playing with you. Okay, hey, look, they already know. They already know. I don't even know why I gotta say that. Say Unc Panthers going 3-14 this year. Okay, then Junior, bet on that. Bet on the Panthers only getting 3 wins. Send 100 to the cash app. Stop fucking playing with me. I told y'all too close to week 1 to entertain y'all dumb shit like 2 and 3 wins. If that's how you feel, send 300 to the cash app. Goddammit, 100 per win. You say we won't get. Make sure you send it. Yeah. Shout out B Print 101. Say I read that. Yeah. I look. I ain't gonna come to you, motherfucker, with no fucking with no made up shit. This is a fact. God damn it. Step on the like button, share the live, let them know we in here. T say he better perform. But hey, we finna get into it. We finna get into it. Yeah. Shout out T, try and rush me. Landon say, oh, Brian Burns need that money. Okay then. Okay then. All right. Yeah, look, I told y'all we was gonna be revisiting this goddamn conversation. You know what I mean? And lo and behold, here we go again. Shout out Brian Burns with his dumb ass. We finna get into it. We finna get into this shit. Shout out Cedric Green in the chat. James Jones say one question, ladies. He say season near. Are you ready? The ladies. Are you referring to us as Panther fans? Is that what you doing? Is that what you doing? Pop say Brian do need that. Okay then. All right. In the chat. Shout out everybody in the motherfucking chat. So while we're here again, revisiting Brian Burns and possibly holding the fuck out in the chat, and I need to see just a number. What are you prepared to pay Brian Burns a year? Go. In the chat, go. What are you fucking prepared to get a nigga for each year, per year? I need to see a number. Since y'all say he need that goddamn bread, what you prepared to give? Danielle say 22 to 23. No, ma'am. Cancel that order. Junior say 50,000. Stop playing, Junior. Stop playing. 336 Boston say over 25. You crazy as fuck. B Prince say 20 to 25. No, sir. Cancel that goddamn order. Mikey Beeman, 17 million. He ain't worth 20. That's more like it right there. Now we talking. Now we goddamn talking. Trail. Shout out Trail, say 18 to 21. Somewhere in between that. Somewhere in between that. 21 million, you maxing the fuck out on Brian Burns. Trucker 49 say 15. You goddamn right. That's about where I would cap out at it. That's my low ball. A low ball would be 15 million for Brian Burns. If he take it, bitch, enjoy. You know what I mean? We'll make the back end incentive heavy. Shout out Tyree Logan. Say 25 to 30. God damn. Hey, shout out Tyree Logan. I had a conversation with my guy on the back end, personal conversation a couple days ago, and I think that's exactly what he said. What he's saying now. Unc, we got to give Burns 25 to 30 million. Man, shit. Man, shit. Pop say 22 plus easy. No, sir. Elaine, shout out Elaine for that for that nice super chat. Say smoke screen. He say, just like these running backs that hold out during training camp and preseason, he will show up for the regular season. All bark, no fucking bite. Yeah, and that's how he play his game. That's his game. All bark, no bite too, Elaine. That's exactly his approach. Shout out Riz B for that super chat. Like the screen up. Say exactly. I agree with Elaine. Oh hell. Oh yeah. Look, I'm about to line all of y'all up that agree with Elaine and light y'all ass up in one fell swoop. Shout out Mike Platt pulling up on me. Say send him to Chicago. Y'all finna get it. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all get that goddamn first round pick we gave to y'all ass right back. Y'all can get it. We'll take that motherfucker right back, but y'all gonna have to give it to us with something else now. So if Scott Fitter was smart, he would goddamn line Brian. But no, hold on, y'all rushing me. See there? See y'all be rushing me. Let me finish my goddamn green thing. Let me finish my goddamn green thing. Shout out Mert. Shout out Danielle Certain in the chat. I see you just there pulling up. Shout out Julia. Say Elaine right. No, he's not. Nah, Elaine right in a lot of sense, but when Elaine gets to talking 25 million, Elaine need to keep that shit in his wallet. You know what I mean? To keep it in your wallet, Elaine. Don't know, your money ain't good around here. Keep that shit in your wallet. Don't even pull that little bit of ass $10 bill out, man. Shout out Tola Duncan, say smoking mine now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Man, weather been so nice. I might spin my wife out again for a birthday. I've been trying to keep her super loose this weekend. You feel me? Keep her super loose. Yeah, man. Shout out Big Face. Shout out Ghost Shooter. Ghost Shooter, I ain't never seen your black ass in this chat. Make sure you step on that like button and subscribe if you new over here. We try and do something. We on the way to 3K. You understand? We on the way to 3K, and I'm trying to get there exponentially. I'm trying to get there in a speedball type of fashion. You feel me? Let's get into the goddamn content, man. Hold on, I'm almost done here. I'm almost done. Y'all give me 30 seconds. Shout out everybody in the motherfucking chat. Week 1 is upon us. Shout out Members Monday. Tomorrow will be a Members Monday only panel and a members only chat. I will have the chat members only for about for another 30 minutes. 30 minutes members only will be the only ones in the chat for tomorrow's members only. I got something special for y'all tomorrow. Members only. You feel me? That's something we need to talk about. Tomorrow we go behind. We start we start prepping for the enemy tomorrow. Tomorrow we get prepared for a hostile takeover. Goddamn it, Puerto Rican Johnny. What's up, baby? Shout out Trevor Cunningham. I see you. Hey, look. Goddamn it, Scott Yang. I see you, my G. Shout out Scott Yang in the chat. What poppin' with you? What's poppin' with you? Y'all pull up on me, step on that goddamn like button, let them know we in here. Jam, stay right there. You first up, my G. You first up. Give me 1 second. Damn it, Jam. Tune, what up, babe? Talk to me. Shout out Tune in the chat. Shout out Mert for that super chat. Lighting the screen up. Say, we can't keep overpaying, man. Marty gone. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. And what if we're gonna entertain 25 to 30 million for Brian Burns, goddamn it, that's exactly what we get ready to do. We get ready to overpay. You hear me? We get ready to handsomely overpay for Brian Burns, man. And I won't accept that. I will not accept that shit. Shout out James Jones, say from preseason. Do you like what you see with the Carolina Panthers? Honestly, now if I'm gonna keep it a whole thing, no. Shout out James Jones. Hell, I'd be fucking lying to you, James, if I told you I like what I saw this year in preseason. Now, training camp, yeah, I love what I saw in training camp from this team, especially from the offense. But in preseason, due to the long fact that this head coach and the coaching staff said that they was holding back and running training camp installments while in preseason. So no, I'm gonna keep it a whole thing with you, James. Hell no, I wasn't happy with what I saw in preseason in any facet, in no aspect or no phase of the goddamn team, offense, defense, or special teams. And I will not lie to you. I will keep it a whole fucking thing. Hell no. With nothing about this shit attractive. And only thing about this offense that was attractive is Bryce Young. And I say it like that. Shout out Elaine. Lighting that damn super chat up again. Say Burns understood that if he holds out, the next team will only give him a prove it deal. All right, Elaine, that's enough of that shit. Let's get into it. All right. Now if y'all recall, Brian Burns missed practice Thursday, right? Simply didn't show, wasn't in the organization from what I heard, from what I'm hearing on the ground. Brian Burns missed practice, wasn't in the organization. Now, the initial reports upon Brian Burns missing practice. Shout out Donna B. D1 for this super chat, lighting the screen up. She say we ain't never scared hostile takeover here. Oh, where? Oh, we don't worry about it. We taking over everything this goddamn year, Donna B. Every team on our goddamn schedule this year, we going behind enemy lines. We gonna sort out and we gonna destroy any fucking podcaster that reps the opposing team. We're going to seek and we're going to destroy. We're going to take over. We're going to take over whatever they call it. You understand? And destroy it. We're going to destroy it, goddammit. All the way down to the Miami Dolphin fans. And I got a few of you podcasters lined up. Y'all on the list. I got y'all in sight. I'm doing recon on y'all as we speak. God damn it. Make no mistake about it. Now back to it. Initial report said Brian Burns missed practice, and it was not, and I quote, related or know what related to contract disputation. Found out today, again, shout out David Newton, ESPN Zone, reported today that upon his deeper research, he found out the reason Brian Burns did in fact miss practice Thursday was in fact contract related, and Brian Burns said it himself. So now we at this point, guys. Now this is where we at when it comes to Brian Burns. First off, you got the organization saying this, then you got other motherfuckers saying that. Then you got Brian Burns in the middle of this shit saying, yeah, like, look, he even, David Newton, this is why he said it, because he talked to Brian Burns. Brian Burns said it himself. Yeah, we still ain't close yet. You know what I mean? And so he felt the need to take the damn day off. So if Brian Burns is automatically now, and I'm telling y'all now, taking days off of practice because this fucking contract shit, y'all, I swear to God, you a lot of y'all keep alluding to pay Brian Burns. But I'm alone. I'm under the impression that Brian Burns wants something we can't give him. Goddammit, he want more than we can give him. You understand? That's where I'm at with this. This is what I'm feeling. Yeah, and before training camp started, Brian Burns, punk head, come out, time out some. Yeah, I gotta be here for the team. I gotta be here for the team. I gotta be here for my guys, and it's understandable. Listen, and hold on, real quick. This is directed solely to Brian Burns. As a matter of fact, Brian Burns, I'm talking directly to you. Real quick, let me read this money, Brian Burns. Shout out Nick Tri-State. Say we should have gotten those 2 first-rounders from the Rams when we could have had. Yeah. That's a fact. But we gonna revisit that. Don't worry about that, Nick Tri-State. Shout out Elaine, like the goddamn super chat up. Elaine Flex say 10 sacks per year equals $25 million. No fucking no. No way in hell it do. And he don't average 10 sacks a year. Okay, enough of the goddamn let's get into distraction. Let's get into it. This is solely directed to Brian Burns. Brian Burns, I'm talking to you. Listen to me, young thug. I understand the business part of the NFL solely. I do. So when we're looking at it from that aspect, now I'm talking to you, Brian. Shout out Brian Burns, you, your whole family, whoever fucking listening close to you, they can relay the message. Make sure you do so. But when it comes to Brian Burns being a 25-year-old young man, Brian Burns, listen to me. If David Tepper, Nicole Tepper don't fucking open that Birkin bag up to the point to where you are suffice, and I'm talking about to where you are appeased when it comes to what they paying you per year. Now listen, what I feel about what they should pay you, Brian, don't mean a fucking thing. I can't offer you shit. I can't talk to your agent. I can't sign your black ass. I can't incentivize your contract, but they can. So if it's a fucking fact, Brian Burns, that you believe solely in yourself and you're gonna bet on yourself, which I say you should. I say you should at any time in your life, nigga, because that money ain't gonna last long. And if you don't set yourself up properly for the future, you'll be a broke 40-year-old. So, but anyway, I'm telling you, Brian Burns, right now, if the Carolina Panthers are not prepared to pay you what you want, I suggest you hold out. I mean, that's the only logical business decision you can make, especially if you know you're going to hit the open market sooner than later. You preserve yourself, Brian Burns. Don't get out here for the fucking team if they don't pay you, man. And that's just for me to you. That's just for me to you speaking about business. But when I talk about it from the fan standpoint, Brian Burns, you better take what the fuck they offer you, nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's 16 and a half. Take it. If you don't want it, Brian Burns, you better hurry up, get the fuck out of Carolina. We don't want your black ass. If you don't want what the Panthers have offered you already, if it ain't enough to make you happy, nigga, get the fuck on. Quit dragging these niggas alone in the locker room. Quit dragging along the fan base. Talking about you won't be here, but you skipping practice because you know they ain't paid you yet. The shit don't work two ways. So from a fan standpoint, get the fuck on, man. Get the fuck on. Now, let a team offer us what the fuck you worth, nigga. I'm talking another first and a second. Bitch, they better call you an Uber, Brian. I could care less. Nigga, you playing on my team. Nigga, I'm not a fan of your team. You're a player on mine. Fuck you thought this was. Shit, I've been a fan longer than you've been alive, nigga. And that's just the Brian Burns. I apologize for that. I don't mean to guide off, but if you relay this message, make sure you relay it and say it properly. Say the nigga Unc said something to you, and I suggest you hear. Point fucking blank. Shout out to anybody in the Carolina Panthers organization that be listening. Get that nigga a timestamp and send him the link. Tell him I said it. Shit, I see him week one. You see me face to face. You want me to tell you the same thing, nigga? I sit your black ass down and tell you the same thing. Fuck wrong with you, man? Get your money on the business from the business standpoint. Get your goddamn money, man. Anything can happen in the NFL, man. Anything. Get the fucking money. If you know what you worth, Brian, get the fucking money. I don't care where they are. If Cleveland offers you what you want, you go play there. I don't give a fuck. Vegas offer you what you want, you take your ass to Vegas. If the Carolina Panthers is in fact where you want to be, then this contract shit shouldn't even be a situation. You should have signed the extension the Panthers offered you already. If this is where you in fact want to be, like you say, shit, nigga come out today talking about we got something special in Carolina and I want to be a part of that. Okay, sign the extension. Link in the chat, goddammit. I ain't got all day. No, hold up. Matter of fact, link ain't in the chat. I'm going to ask y'all a couple questions first. Got a couple questions for the chat first. Now that we know Brian Burns and the Carolina Panthers are nowhere near close to agreeing, and this is reported already. I ain't making this shit up, and it's actually been coming out more in the last week or so than ever. I guess because the nigga missed practice Thursday. And mind you, Monday, the shit was building up from Monday of this week, and he missed practice of this week, Thursday. So you cannot tell me that there's not a fucking disagreement going on, and now it's starting to bubble over. Now the shit's starting to reach a fucking breaking point between Brian Burns and the Carolina Panthers organization. So as long as y'all, or as long as many of you motherfuckers may not think so, I'm here to show you what's happening. I'm here to show you that this shit is really happening. There's really a real life dispute going on between Brian Burns and his representatives and the Carolina Panthers. So, with us knowing this now in the chat, I gotta ask y'all something. And this is a yes or no question. Is it time to trade Brian fucking Burns? Yes or no? In the chat, go. Don't play with me. Let me know how y'all feel. Again, is it time to trade Brian Burns? T say hell yeah. Jam say not yet. Danielle Certain say sit his ass on. Trade him, build up the goddamn defense, Candyman say. You goddamn right. Landon say no. Shaquille say no. Black Geo say no. What? Okay then. Jet Gang say no. Yeah. You don't worry about it, Jet Gang. This don't concern you. Shout out my guy Tyree Logan say no. Oh man, we finna get into it. I can feel it now, boy. This finna be a conversation today, goddammit. It's about to turn into a conversation today. Shout out Riz B lighting the screen up with that goddamn super chat, saying, hell no, it ain't time to change. Oh shit. It's gonna be a conversation. This is Sunday service, goddammit. Y'all know what time it is. Again, happy Labor Day to y'all, man. Enjoy your holiday this weekend. Enjoy your Monday off as well. Shout out Mike Platt lighting the super chat up again. What he said? He said, yeah, a first round pick is more value to get a wide receiver. Don't even worry about that, Mike. Don't you worry about what we do at the first rounders. I say O lineman, D lineman, but we'll get there when we get there. No make no mistake about that. We'll get to that point when we get to that point. So in the chat, I asked y'all, was it time to trade Brian Burns? 80% of y'all said yes. 80% of the chat said yes. Shout out Carolina Panther Nation. I think we tired of Brian Burns not actually achieving the fucking production levels he's supposed to achieve, or we thought, or the levels that we thought he should achieve. I'll say that because nobody truly knows what a prospect will end up or ultimately, end up giving you as far as production go. But when it comes to Brian Burns and then you evaluate him where we picked him at, that nigga ain't worth his value. I'm sick and tired of saying that. Sick and tired of saying that shit, man. Next question in the chat. Well, never mind. I ain't gonna even ask you that. Shout out everybody in the chat. Say Burns, it's time to sell it. Link in the chat. Somebody pull up on me, talk to me. Let me know. Because I'm telling y'all right now, Brian Burns is on the verge of holding out. And I don't believe the Carolina Panthers will give him what he sought to have. I'm telling y'all now. I think the Carolina Panthers are staying where the fuck they are staying. The offer they offered him is what they're gonna offer him. Now, if anything changing, it might be incentive based, but I still don't think it's enough to move Brian Burns because honestly, Brian Burns ain't came out and said, nobody from his side of representation, nobody from his camp has come out and said what he feels he's worth per year. You feel what I'm saying? But we can speculate what he feels like he's worth because the word is he's waiting on Bosa to sign, and Bosa, a lot of this shit getting out of hand. Jam, talk to me.
I say we don't let him go. Not yet. Only because you got to think this is Brian Burns' first contract talk or anything like that. So for one, he's new to this. That's the first thing. He's new to this, and he's probably following what his agent is telling him to do. So with that being said, but on the other hand, now this goes back to what I said at training camp. When he said that he wanted to be there for the team and stuff, I said this could go one or two ways. He could actually be telling the truth and he wants to be here for the team, or this is just a smoke screen to say, well, I didn't hold out like Bosa, So maybe Carolina paid me because basically I was being a good sport and came to training camp. When he found out Carolina wasn't going to pay him even after training camp, now you decide to hold out.
So here's my thing on that word. He wants to wait
What's
for
up,
both
Mom?
to sign.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good, fellas? What's popping? What's popping? Yeah, how can you wait? How can you wait for Bosa to sign when he isn't a deep? He doesn't have a defensive player of the year. So how are you gonna want more money in a sense? Because that's usually what happens when players wait
Yeah,
for
I
a player
feel
to
what
sign.
he's
They're
saying
trying to get a
about
bigger
Burns.
contract.
If he really want
I
to
mean,
be here.
unless the contract that Carolina offered him was lower than what
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking way
told
low.
y'all the
low. Like if
specifics
anything
hadn't come
over
out, but I
18,
you know, my sources
anything.
gave us. We talked about the roundabout figures of his contract that was reported,
Yeah,
and it was under 100 million, but I think it was right like 90, 95 million or something, and he didn't take it. That
95
shit's
million for how
still
many
sitting
years?
there. So what would we say when the Carolina Panthers come out and publicly say they rescinded the fucking offer to extend Brian Burns?
Then hey, I guess Brian Burns should already have his house packed up because that means
Goddamn right.
he get ready to get up
Goddamn
out of
right.
here. But
yeah,
on another hand, see if Brian Burns was smart, if it was me, because if you think about it, Brian Burns came into the league really young, so he's still young, one of the youngest
yeah.
players on the team.
That's
If
what
he
I'm saying.
if he would have took this deal, even if it was less than what he wanted, you get ready to probably come up on another deal soon. Then after that production, now you can start
I
talking
mean,
big bucks.
see what he should have did is sign the extension, got the money he wanted to sell him 18, 19 a year. And then after, prove it, nigga. You had 2 years of good production and then turn around and ask for that
Y'all get
extension.
hold on. You got to put some respect on his name, bro. He don't need to prove a damn thing, man. This is a top 5 defensive end in this damn league, man. What are y'all talking about proving? If he wants
really
$100
is.
million,
Hold on, Elaine.
if he
Shout
wants
out
100 million,
Omar Tim and say Burns is good, not elite. Go
Hold
ahead,
on,
go
listen,
ahead, go
listen,
ahead, go
let's just
ahead,
talk the
Elaine.
numbers. Let's just talk the numbers. Let's just talk the numbers, right? 12.5 sacks, 62 pressures actually puts him 4th in the league last year. You got a
Yeah.
25-year-old pass rusher that's getting better. He was right behind Parson, Garrett, and Bosa last year. He's not
That's
dumb.
what I kept
He's
saying.
not.
I
He's
kept
not
saying
dumb.
each year he does keep progressing. Each year,
Right.
if you look at it.
No, that's
You
not
don't.
a fact. That's not a
9 point.
fact.
And listen. Oh, even if that wasn't true about him progressing, 9.5 sacks a year, 9 sacks a year consistently from a defensive end. There ain't 10 guys in the NFL doing that.
Yeah, you right
Well,
about
He
that.
understands his value.
Yeah, it ain't too
Don't
many
move,
like
don't move,
that.
don't move, don't
So
move
that's
the
why
I'm
line.
He
not
understands his
paying,
value.
and Elaine, I
Yeah.
understand that, but I'm not. Look, I told you, even by my account, he looked better this year. But I'm still not thinking. I'm not valuing Brian Burns at
Oh Lord,
$25 million a year. I'm
listen,
sorry.
he's about to switch to linebacker. He's about to get 15 sacks this year, man. Give him $100 million.
That's
Give him
not even
give him
accurate.
100.
That's not
Give him
accurate. That's not
give him
accurate,
give
Elaine.
him
Yeah, he's worth
give him a
100 million.
5-year deal. Give him 100 plus
Yeah.
million dollars, and by the time that deal's over, it'll be time to sign Bryce, and that deal will be over. Go ahead and give him his money now.
Yeah, you
Hold
might
on,
as
hold on.
well.
He's
Yeah.
definitely better with
Give him
without it.
give him a deal that expires by the time you have to pay
100
Bryce
deal.
Young.
He's
I
definitely
I
Right.
worth
say
$100 million.
You
I
want
Give
say
him
to
this,
100
bet
million.
and
100 million?
because I've heard multiple people on this platform say Brian Burns should be a linebacker. Brian Burns should be a linebacker.
Facts.
Everybody's been saying that. So
15 plus sacks this year,
this
James.
is why I say hold off just because I'm pretty sure I know what Carolina's doing,
Right.
especially if we done switched your position. We want to see what you getting ready to do this year before we start
Right.
dumping the bag on you. That's
Right.
what Carolina's doing.
Hey,
That
real
now.
quick, Jam. Shout out Sean 7410 for that super chat. Say no, we need pass rush because our run defense will struggle.
You're gonna pay 25 plus million, you're just not gonna have a pass rusher at all in the NFL. You're not gonna get any type of decent pass rusher for
Yeah,
16,
it ain't
17
too
million.
many
I'm
out
sorry.
there. Ain't
I'm
too,
sorry.
too many out there
You-
like Brian
You just
Burns.
not.
So,
Yo,
Yeah, I don't.
pass rushes.
I understand everything y'all
Yeah.
boys saying, and if Brian Burns is taking the same exact stance as y'all, that means he's wanting 25 to 30 a year.
Right.
And I
Hey, pass rushes.
say get rid of that nigga. If
Well,
that's what
Pass
I'm
rushes.
talking about.
well,
Pass,
think
hey,
about
pass
it,
rushes and quarterbacks get blank checks. That's just the
Well,
reality.
yeah.
Well,
But
think about it. Say you were
And
in Brian
cornerbacks.
Burns' shoes, and it's you and Nick Bosa battling out. Say you did take that 16, 17 million, and then Bosa comes and he gets 25, 30. Now you looking like, God dang, I should have held
But-
out. Maybe
Hey, but
Bosa's a better player, though.
Jam. Bosa's getting
He's a
30.
better
Bosa.
fucking player by
Hey,
5,
but-
6, 7 sacks a season.
Hey,
He's
hey,
that much better.
Hey, Bosa's about to get 30 up. So when Bosa
And
gets
Bosa-
30, that's why Burns is gonna get 25.
Bosa deserve his
what I'm
30.
trying to say, it wouldn't matter how many sacks more Bosa had, because when Bosa signs that contract, it's going to reset the whole market. So then
And Burns is gonna come in
you're
under
gonna
him,
start
right?
seeing everybody getting raises. That comes in as a edge rusher. I promise you will.
Well, so
I
with
mean,
Jam,
look. The fact is, fellas, Brian Burns is on the verge of a holdout. Now, fuck what we talking about.
nah, not really.
You don't think so?
Look, check this out. He doesn't have the leverage to hold out a year without production and then demand $100 million from another team. They're gonna make him
Why
give a
not?
proven
By
deal.
y'all account, Elaine,
No.
it ain't 10 niggas able
Because-
to do what he can do.
Because
By
because
y'all
without a
count,
year
the niggas
without a year of production, that's gonna make teams very timid. Without a whole year of fucking production,
Well, Elaine. By your account,
that's not gonna get.
that nigga's that guy. He gonna
He
give you 50. You just said he gonna give you 15 sacks.
He is, but teams are. Come on, would you pay a guy that's been sitting on the couch for a year?
Elaine, I wouldn't pay the guy if he been playing for 8 years. What y'all talking about paying? I don't think I don't value Brian Burns at no fucking 25, 30 million a year. Man, that nigga don't single-handedly run this. Okay, question.
But that's why he's not worth 35.
Hold on, Elaine. If Dante Jackson and JC Horn is out, does Brian Burns single-handedly hold this defense up on his own back?
And I was answering your question. That's why he's not getting paid 35 like Bosa. That's just the going rate for a pass rusher like that.
Talking 35, nigga. Where the fuck 35 come from?
That's what Bosa's about to sign for.
Bosa's about to sign for 30
Joey
Bosa ain't finna get no fucking 35 million a year. You sound crazy as hell, bro.
He's going 30. TJ Watt is at 28 right now. You don't think Bosa's gonna get 30?
Elaine, is it 30 or 35? Is it 30 or 35?
I said, I'm giving you an estimate. I said he's about to sign for 30, 35. Joey Bosa's making 28, so he's going to get more.
Getting 30. If Bosa's getting 30,
TJ Watt's getting
28. Brian Burns should definitely at least get 20. You know
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I say.
There's my point right there. The whole market is going to reshift.
Right, Jen. So I'm not saying nothing crazy. The top dude's at 28.
Hold on, man.
5 years, 100.
Oh, let me say something, man.
Top dude's already at 28, man.
Hey, hold on, man. Real quick, man. Burns ain't worth 100 million.
What's up,
You know what I'm
C-Dog?
saying? He's not a fucking game changer. Brian Burns is a goddamn Bosa. You know what I'm saying? Brian Burns is a goddamn.
He definitely a game changer.
Let me hear C-Dog real quick. Let
me finish, man. When Julius Peppers came in the league, Julius Peppers was a fucking game wrecker. Brian Burns ain't that.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he is.
How is he?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. Man,
y'all not understanding the argument.
Listen to me, man. Julius Peppers gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer. So what you're telling me is no. So what you're telling me is Brian Burns.
What got to do with we talking about Brian?
Yeah, it has no, bro. That has nothing to do with
Because
anything.
he's not even better than Peppers.
Nah, go ahead, C-Dog. Talk your shit, C-Dog.
Hold on, man. Let me finish, man.
He's completely
Yeah,
wrong.
see,
How
dog,
am I
go ahead,
wrong?
talk that
My
He's
shit.
man,
Don't
how
let
completely
am
him
I
wrong.
cut you
wrong?
off, no more.
When Peppers
I'll explain to you.
came in the
I'll
All we
explain
league,
to
know
you.
about Peppers was
my man, let me
Listen.
finish, man. What the fuck, man? Let me finish. God damn.
Hey, can
Now,
I
real
just
quick,
tell
now
you this
Elaine said,
stat?
hold on,
He's
man.
going
Oh
down.
my
Let him
god,
go.
damn.
Let him finish going down
God
this rabbit hole.
damn,
Let him
bro.
finish.
Please
It's just
hold
a
on,
rabbit
man.
hole. Hey, bro, it's a rabbit hole to nowhere, bro. It's a rabbit hole to nowhere. We know he's not as good as Bosa. We're not advocating for him to get paid as much as Bosa. We
But
understand that.
Elaine, before I called in here, Elaine, you say he was elite. He ain't even fucking. He's not
He,
fucking elite.
he is. He's a
Well,
top five. He's not the
well,
best defensive
He's
end in the
not.
league, but he's a
He's
Yeah,
not
if you
top.
top,
top
sir,
five, you elite.
sir,
If you top
sir.
five, you
Brian
elite.
Burns,
He's not
man.
the
Brian Burns
best.
ain't been
You
top
top
five.
five.
He's not. He has not been top five his whole fucking career. Stop that
Facts,
well,
shit,
see,
well,
Hey,
dog.
the
well,
man.
let,
numbers.
well, let,
Facts.
Hey,
What
hey,
the
hey,
fuck
I'm
time's
just
about?
out.
saying,
The
right
hey,
now,
numbers. The
can I
numbers
God
say
say
this?
damn.
top five.
five.
Hey, time's out.
Let
Listen,
me
your
finish this
feelings
stat.
might
No.
your feelings
Hold on.
might not be top five.
I
Your
got these.
feelings,
No.
brother. Your
Hold
feelings
on
might not
now.
be top
No.
five, but the numbers are top
Hold on.
five,
Now,
and that's what
hold on.
matters.
No. I'm gonna tell
The
you. I'm gonna
stats
tell you.
say he's top five.
God, no.
The,
This
the,
stats
Hey,
don't
hold
say you
on,
top
hold on. Let me
five.
the
get, hold
stats
on,
do.
y'all. Hold
Stop
up.
that
See,
shit.
dog, you
God
got
damn,
it.
I was goddamn
You
talking.
got it, see, dog. Go ahead, nigga.
Now, real quick, man, Chris Jones for the goddamn cheese, a defensive tackle. He had more sacks than Brian Burns as a fucking defensive tackle. He had 15 sacks last year, nigga. That's elite,
Facts.
nigga.
Now
Facts.
What
let
y'all
me tell
talking
you this.
about?
Let
Man,
me tell
Brian
you this.
Burns, hold on. Man, Brian Burns only had. Oh my
God
God.
dang.
Go
Can
ahead,
we all
man.
share
Go
the
ahead, man.
platform? I'm just saying, you brought
Go
up
ahead,
Julius
man.
Peppers, didn't you? Said he wasn't elite. When Julius Peppers first came into the league, Julius Peppers had 12 sacks, the same amount that Brian Burns had last year.
Hold
Man,
on,
Brian
hold
Burns
up,
ain't had
Jam. Hold up.
no, he didn't, man. Brian Burns ain't had 12
Man,
sacks,
don't
12
even
sacks his
talk
rookie
about
season though, nigga.
Nah,
Man,
Pep,
Peppers
Pep
had 12
had
sacks his
12 his
rookie
rookie year.
season.
He had
12
His
had
rookie year,
Pep had
nigga.
12 his rookie
I
year.
said
You
Pep had
understand?
12.
I want to
Pep
ask
had
y'all
Wait,
a
12.
hold
quick
on.
question.
And then y'all understand we got Justin Houston on this team. This nigga had 22 sacks in the season, goddammit. Y'all gotta understand what type time we on. And you sit here telling me Brian Burns gonna get 15?
But
He can get
22 from
15.
anybody is
He
rare.
can get 15,
Even
Hey,
y'all.
real
Bosa.
Yeah,
quick.
I'm telling you now, that's elite, nigga. Justin Houston gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Oh, for
Brian
sure.
Burns ain't. I'm telling you
Man,
now.
I say he will be a Hall. Now
Man,
I say he'll
y'all
be a Hall of
crazy as
Famer.
hell. Shout out
What?
Donna B. Donna
Y'all
B
niggas
for that
crazy as
super
hell,
chat. Say
man.
y'all nigga talk
We
one at
ain't
a
even
time.
speaking about all
Listen,
the
though.
Hall of Famer stuff. We just trying to see
Hey, real quick.
if we gonna get to
I got a
the.
question for real quick. Hey, is Brian
Talk
Burns
to me.
better than goddamn Greg Hart? Is Brian Burns better than Greg Hardy?
They two different players, man. Two
Yep.
Hey,
different players. Greg
they're right.
Hardy. Listen
Hardy
to
had
me, C
1
Dog.
year. He had 1 year.
Brian, I'm gonna give Brian Burns the edge over Greg Hardy only because Brian Burns been doing it now longer at a higher level. You gotta understand, Greg
Yeah.
Hardy was a fucking 1 year wonder, a one hit quitter type motherfucker. You hear
Mm-hmm.
me?
But he still had better
Yeah. Hey,
numbers than
can
Nah,
I?
Burns. I'm
Can
like
I?
I
Can I? Let
say,
me.
like I
Oh,
say,
dude.
see,
Come
dog.
on, man.
God damn.
He just didn't do
No, he
enough
Oh,
did.
in his career. How about that?
can
He
I?
ain't do
Can I
enough
get the
in
mic
his
real?
career to
But
compare him to
look,
Brian Burns.
I just
what
want to
I'm saying
address
is Greg Hardy's
C Dog's
best
throwing out a
year.
lot, man. I just
Greg
want to
Hardy's
address some
best
of the
year
things he
is still
said.
better than
Oh
man.
hell no!
Okay,
Greg Hardy best season is
listen,
better than Brian Burns' best season with
Well,
the
T-Dog's
Panthers. Come
still in the
on,
listen,
man.
listen.
conversation.
Hey, C Dog. I want to address C Dog, please. Okay, let's stop talking about the players that are better than him. I understand that Bosa's better.
Yeah.
Everything has a sliding scale, right? Bosa is one of the best defensive ends. Nowhere are we advocating he should get paid as much as Bosa. But guess what? There's something under that. It falls under 20s, right? No point in talking about Greg Harden. When you look at his numbers, your feelings might not say he's a top 5 defensive end, but the stats say that. So that's the reality. So if TJ Watt's making 28, Bosa is going to break the bank for 30 plus million if TJ Watt's making 28. That's just common sense.
Yeah, but
So
TJ Watt's still
Brian
better
Burns
than
is
them
going to
both.
fall under that in the mid 20s. That's just the reality.
That's what I'm
His
saying.
numbers,
The higher
his
And
they
numbers are
the
go,
right
point
under it.
is, and that's a good point, Elaine. My argument is that he's not worth mid
You don't want to
20s.
pay it. No, I feel you. You just don't want to pay that much for a pass rusher. I got
But
you.
but
No, he's not
That's a
worth.
He
He's
ain't
not
worth
worth
it.
it.
He ain't
It ain't
worth
got
his
it.
nothing to
numbers,
do with
but his
that.
numbers,
Hold on,
but
but
Elaine.
his
See,
but
that
numbers,
way
but
you
but
but
his
got me
what it's
numbers,
fucked
gonna
up. That
be,
way you got
his
me fucked
numbers,
up, Elaine.
what it's
Hold
gonna
on,
be
Elaine.
is
No,
once
yeah.
once
Hold
that
on,
bar
Elaine.
Listen to you.
once
I'm
that bar gets
listening.
raised,
All right.
once that bar gets raised, then even the shittiest people's probably gonna get 13, 15
Well,
because
well,
it
well,
raises
stop
that
right there,
bar.
Jam. To Elaine's
hold
point,
on.
no, it's not about me not wanting to pay Brian Burns or any defensive player that amount of money. Because if we got a player of Bosa's caliber on our team, nigga, every defensive series, every defensive snap, this nigga may possibly change the fortune of your team. This is
But now we're talking 30.
Bosa. Every time that
Yeah.
nigga on the field,
Yep.
Elaine, if
Yep.
the opposing offense snap the ball, it's an 88-90% chance Bosa gonna fuck something up. He gonna
Now we're talking 30,
either
35.
change the
But go ahead.
trajectory of the play
Right.
or disrupt it. You
But
understand?
But now we're
Hey,
talking.
hold
Now
on.
we're talking
Hold
30,
on now.
35.
in
We're
that
talking
same
30,
breath,
35
you
now.
can't say that every time that ball snap, Brian Burns is not right there near the
Let
quarterback.
me ask you something.
Yo, JM, I
Now, how many?
almost
Hold
put
on,
your ass in
hold
the
on, man.
backstage
How
for
many
that.
He
times?
was
I
Hey, how
forced.
many
almost
times
clipped
Brian
your
Burns?
ass for that one,
He was
Jam.
forcing pressures.
Man, see,
C-Dog.
Hold on,
He
Hey,
man.
was
Jam,
forcing pressures.
Jam, I
Hold on.
He
Hey,
suggest
was
you
forcing
think
pressures
about
last
that.
hold on.
year.
God damn. All these
I just
motherfuckers
gotta
talking
look
real
at
quick.
the tape,
Hey,
man.
hey,
I
Miles
got a
Garrett.
question for
Miles
all
Garrett
man,
had
real
8 more
quick.
pressures than him.
Pass rushers
Oh
don't come
If
my
you're
about
talking
God.
disruptive, Miles
pass
Garrett's had
rushers
8 more
don't come
sacks. Go
about
ahead, C-Dog.
like you can just pick
Bro,
them up
Miles
in the
Garrett's definitely
draft
better than him.
anywhere.
Elaine, since you said
They don't
Brian
come out
Burns,
like that, huh?
how many times have Brian Burns got in the backfield and missed a goddamn sack? That's why he ain't worth the goddamn money.
62 pressures last year puts him up there with Miles Garrett 70s. That's the fourth in the league. That's disruptive, unfortunately. I know that doesn't help your point, but that's disruptive. That's top 4.
What I was trying
Elaine,
to
Being
listen
dis-
to me. Elaine, listen to me. So tell me this. When you got a elite
Give the man credit what's due. Everybody
pass
ain't
rusher
gonna be
like
the
somebody like
same,
Julius
but
Peppers,
from
when
the
Peppers gets to the
safety, you
quarterback,
gotta
it's gonna
give
be a
him
sack.
credit what's due.
When Brian Burns gets to the quarterback, it ain't gonna be no sack every time.
Hey,
Sometimes
C-Dog,
goddamn Brian Burns got them overrun the goddamn
C-Dog,
play.
hey,
The same thing.
Stop bringing up Julius
Hold on. Let me
Peppers, man.
finish. Let me
Julius
say one more
Peppers don't have
thing.
a contract.
But that's what. If I'm telling you why he not elite, my nigga. Man, Brian Burns can't set the goddamn edge in the goddamn run game, nigga. His ass be getting goddamn
Brian
washed,
Burns is
nigga.
nowhere as good as Brian Burns is
So
nowhere as good as
you
Julius
trade
Peppers.
Brian
But right
Burns.
now,
Who
he still
gonna
deserves
stand his
25
Man, listen
million,
to me.
brother.
Man,
That's
look,
just his view.
Eli, listen to me. Eli, look. Take Julius Peppers out of it. Listen to what I just told you.
Right.
Brian Burns cannot set the edge. He cannot set the edge in the run game.
That's why he's switching to
So
linebacker so he can get
Elaine,
pass
oh
rush.
no, no, Elaine, no, hold
Elaine
on,
ain't gonna. Hey,
for
he
that
ain't gonna let
bullshit.
you back him in no corner, see dog.
Now, Elaine. Now, if you seen it yourself with your own eyes, that nigga be getting washed. Come on, man.
Right. So he's a
when
pure
have you
pass rush
seen him get
linebacker.
he's
But
not
washed?
like that, my dude.
hey,
He
let me
don't
answer
never
the
set the
question. Let
edge
me
when he got
answer the
that run.
question. So that's why he's switching to linebacker. But guess what? Pass rushing linebackers also get paid. T.J. Watt's making $28 million, right? That's just the reality. Stop bringing up Julius
Nigga, he
Peppers.
ain't
Julius Peppers
TJ
don't
Watt
got a
though,
contract
nigga.
right now,
What you talking about?
and
He
he's
ain't
not
TJ
gonna make
Watt.
any.
He ain't top
I know he ain't
And
five.
he's
TJ Watt, but he's still top
listen to me,
5.
T-Dog.
He's
Hey,
still
listen.
top 5 though.
He's not
Y'all
going to make
boys.
$28 million.
He's
He's
still
not going to
top
make.
5.
Stop saying he's not T.J. Watt. We're not saying he should get paid like T.J.
Yeah,
Watt. But there's a
but he's
level underneath that, and that's mid-20s.
Y'all niggas keep
That's what
saying
we
he
need to
top
focus.
five, nigga. He ain't never been top five, nigga. What the
He's
fuck y'all
not.
talking
he
about?
is top
Feeling,
5. What you
your
mean?
feelings say he's
Man,
not top
boss.
5, but the numbers
Yeah, see,
are
hold on,
top 5.
Elaine, hold up real quick. Let me shout this out. First off, shout out 336 Boston for that super chat, lighting the screen up. Say if we pull up Burns' numbers right now, they will say top 5. The market is set. He say the
Hold on.
market set value now. How fans feel now. When y'all keep talking that top 5 shit, are y'all talking about career numbers or last year numbers? Because if you talking
I
career
mean,
numbers, he is not top fucking 5 in the
I'll
league
say
right
this.
What
now.
the fuck are
If
we
you
You'll
talking
have
talking,
a
if
hard
about?
you
He
time.
not
talking
top
last year
five.
right
stats,
now,
you got
right
a good
now.
You'll
point.
have a hard time. You'll have a hard
Right
time
now, he
finding
ain't
people
top
to repost.
five.
You'll have
See,
a
no,
hard time finding.
last year stats he was, but career numbers he ain't. I'm telling you
You'll have
that
a hard
now.
time.
Yeah, he
I'm
ain't
gonna
no
give you.
top career
You'll.
No, he
numbers.
not.
I'm answering the question.
Listen to me. Last year, defensive tackles had more sacks than him. That's why he's not goddamn top 5. Goddamn it.
Listen,
But that's Jones.
But you don't go by
if
you
you
go
go
by
back the past 4
position.
years, you'll find how this
My
reality.
man, listen to me. Listen to me. It's defensive tackles out here. Do you know what a defensive tackle is? Nigga, who the motherfucker we got for nigga? Derek Brown would never have 10 plus sacks in the goddamn season,
Okay, and
nigga.
listen, Aaron
Nigga,
Donald,
come off short with
listen, Aaron,
He's the run
C-Dog.
stopper.
God
Hey,
damn.
hold on, fella, hold up.
He's the run
To
stopper.
C Dog, when he just said Derek Brown would never have 10 sacks,
he's not that
he
type of
could
guy.
possibly hit 10 sacks this season.
This year, yeah.
But Derek
Yeah,
Brown,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Derek
I
Brown's
mean,
not
just
that
just
type of.
just
I
playing
don't
the
know about
role he's
10,
listen to
playing.
me.
maybe like
If he
5 or
hungry
6.
But
enough,
listen to
C
me.
Dog,
Damn, I gotta stop.
Derek
Listen to
Brown
me.
can possibly have 10 sacks.
C-Dog
Okay,
got his
so
But listen
feelings
to
in the
me.
bunch.
What I'm saying though, it's defensive tackles out here getting 15 sacks right now. God damn it.
Man, no, it
Y'all
ain't.
talking about
You act like
Brian? Man, come
you
on,
act like
man.
it's like that many.
Brian Burns only got
Like,
15 sacks. The
man,
defensive tackles out here getting more sacks than that nigga. Come on, man.
man, how
C-Dog
That
many?
nigga's
C-Dog
tripping.
woke
Probably
up and
what?
chose
It's only
violence.
like 1 or 2 of them. How many you say a defensive tackle getting 15 sacks? Come on,
And
man.
ain't. C-Dog, you woke up this
Aaron
morning and
Donald.
chose violence.
Aaron
Yeah.
Donald. Hold on. Aaron Donald averaged double-digit sacks since he been in the league. He's a defensive tackle.
Generational
Man,
player,
Aaron
bro.
Donald
And
ain't
goddamn
had 5 sacks last
Chris
year,
Jones.
probably.
Chris Jones had 15 last season. He's a defensive tackle. Now, where had Brian Burns ever had 15 sacks in a season? From the defensive end position. I'm telling you, he's not top 5, nigga.
Well,
The
hold on,
fuck, man?
fellas.
Y'all niggas tripping.
Question.
The fuck?
Hold up. Shout out Michael Platt. Say each year the cap go up. He say Burns is gonna get paid based on the market.
Boom.
Now, and that seems to be where we at right now. A lot of y'all feel like he's worth what the market is. What 20? Let's say the market is 25 million. To Elaine's point,
Hey, man,
right?
fuck.
Hold on, C Dog.
Told you C-Dog
Let's
woke
say
up
that
When you
is
get
the
done, let me say
market. Shout
something when
out
you
my
get
guy
done.
Leo. Shout out QT. Let's say 25 million is the market. I don't think he's worth 25 million, and I'm talking about what he is as a player,
Man.
and that's it. Brian Burns
He
is not
ain't.
worth 25 million to no team. No team should pay that nigga 25 million. You know what I mean? But my only question is, what has Brian Burns showed y'all, Elaine motherfuckers, that say he's worth it? What has he shown y'all
But
in his entire stint that
we're
says
not
that the Carolina Panthers should in fact lock this nigga in for the next 6-7 years?
we're not saying that it's even on our worth. It's just what the cap is. It's what the cap is. That's just what it is. So it don't matter if we feel like he's worth it or not. That's what the cap is. So that's why I said a couple years from now, when that cap really does get set, the shittiest player is going to be making about 15, because that's what the cap is.
Hold on, man. Let me
It's
stop
just
y'all with
like
the bullshit, man.
the
Hey, hold on, man.
NBA.
Hey,
Hold on,
hold on, man. Let
I
me say
gotta hear
something,
from
man.
Like Brian
everybody. That was
Hold
Jam.
on,
I
man.
gotta hear what it is
My
that
bad.
Brian
Are you
Burns
saying
has
we can go
shown
find
y'all.
another player like Brian Burns?
Say what?
Are you saying we can go find another edge rusher like Brian Burns, like just like anywhere in the draft?
Now hold on. Now you know damn well you can't find him anywhere. But if you
That's
get
what
the
I'm saying.
proper
Like, you
capital
wanna-
for this nigga and do the proper
Yeah,
scouting for a motherfucker, you can
yeah.
damn sure replace that nigga with somebody better. Let me ask y'all something. What was
Hey,
Justin?
hold on. Let
Yeah,
me say something real quick, man. Frankie Louvu is better than goddamn Brian Burns. He hasn't even been here that fucking long.
come on.
What the fuck are we
I
goddamn
can't, you
talking
can't
about?
say that yet.
Yeah,
You can't say that yet,
Come on,
see,
Man,
dog.
stop it.
Now that's just
Man, Frankie
asinine.
Louvu has more impact plays than Brian Burns since he's been
Well,
here,
I
man.
mean, see, dog, it was only for a season. Brian Burns have been able to produce at a certain level for a sustained amount of time. To me, that shit hold weight. You know what I mean? It's just like in the street, see, dog. Motherfucker can say he
Who got
hustle,
more
but
impact
hold
plays
on, see,
though,
dog.
man?
Motherfucker
Come
can
on,
say he
man.
hustle or call himself a hustler, but if you been hustling for 3 months and you know a nigga been hustling for 23 years, nigga, it's a
You
difference
can't
there.
say you.
It's
C-Dog,
levels to this shit.
C-Dog hate Brian Burns, bro.
Nah, it's not about hate.
Man.
It's just having an
But I was just
objective
saying,
opinion.
God damn it, Leo,
hey,
What's
Leo,
going
what's
on?
Leo,
up,
I'm
man?
glad you're here.
What's up, bro?
Hey, Leo, let me say one more thing before you say something, Leo.
Yeah, go ahead,
Man,
brother. Go ahead.
we were gonna pay, Josh Norman. Even goddamn James Bradbury. You motherfuckers talking about James Bradbury won't worth it. James Bradbury was worth the motherfucking money. Now what did James Bradbury do since he left Carolina? He just got fucking better. Every time he left, he's been fucking. Let me finish, man. Goddamn, you got these people let me goddamn finish, man. God damn. Now, like I was saying, when
Well, hold on,
Bradbury
see,
left,
dog, real quick. Yeah, that's why you be getting frustrated, cause motherfucker be talking over your ass, see, dog. Now that's one of two things. That's either one, your point ain't valid, or two, niggas don't respect your point. So the problem, see, dog, might be you getting frustrated when these niggas talking over you. You might need to be a little more inserted. You feel what I'm saying? Now hold up, wait one. Shout out Riz B for that super chat. Say, oh, we scouted YGM and look at how he turned out. Well,
I mean, it's a
that was
crapshoot. You never
that was a
know.
different regime that scouted that nigga. So you know what I mean?
I mean, it's
Y'all
a
keep
crapshoot
talking,
either
man.
way.
YGM might be on the slice table in a minute. That nigga part of the Matt Rule regime. And real quick, shout out Deion Sanders and the Sanders boys, man.
hell yeah, man. And got that Travis Hunter from goddamn ATL nigga was balling out there going both ways on that ass yesterday, goddamn it. Word up. Hey, but real quick, let me just finish real quick though, man. Motherfucker said James Bradbury wasn't worth the money. James Bradbury was worth the $15 million. Whatever he wanted, he was worth it. Ever since James Bradbury left, he's been the better corner, better than any corner we had on our team. You know what I'm saying? And he's been goddamn healthy. Dante Jackson's ass can't stay healthy for shit. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Even Josh Norman was a goddamn dog. You know what I'm saying? But this is the only time, only player I really had a problem in giving this type of money to, because he ain't like that. Got that little Kuechly was like that. Thomas Davis was like that. Look at who I'm naming, man. Look who I'm naming, man. This nigga not like that, man. Come on, man.
If they jump out there and pay this man $25 million, I mean, that's a going rate. It is what it is. Just like Dak getting 40. We know Dak ain't no superstar quarterback, but it is what it is. But the team cannot afford to put their money into an albatross contract with a player that's good, but that's not elite enough for us to get over the hump. We need players on the team that can help us get over the hump. So he's a good player, but $25 to $30 million, the value is not with the team that he's on currently. He probably can get the value somewhere like Kansas City.
I'm gonna tell you another reason we don't need to give Brian Burns that much money. Nigga, we ain't got number one receiver. We don't want to give this nigga all this goddamn money. That nigga's got that sound dumb as fuck. You should have got this. We ain't got
no way in hell I'm paying that nigga.
Man, what the fuck?
Hey, Leo. Hey, shout out Leo. Leo, if I'm the Panthers organization and me and Brian Burns representation can't come to a fucking solid medium somewhere between 15 and 20, man.
No, it's not gonna be that. That's what I'm saying. We might as well say bye-bye to him.
Then.
We might as well say bye-bye to him. We might as well say bye-bye.
Business, man.
Bro, it's gonna be in the mid-20s. It's gonna be in the mid-20s, man. This man
Burns won 25.
Hold on, he's a young individual and he's producing numbers that is very close up to what y'all trying to put up against him with this Donald.
We're not talking about his production, sir. We don't have that on the team. We're not an elite team. We need players. We don't need one or two good fucking players.
That's a fact.
It's gonna make us far from elite. It's gonna make us far from elite. I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, when we keep talking that production shit, though, that production shit.
Hey, Uncle Leo, I got a question for y'all real quick. Knowing that what we know now, and that we don't turn it away, DJ Moore. Why does Scott Fitterer them not got them just trade Brian Burns and then just keep got them DJ? Now look at we're going backwards again, man. I mean,
hey, look, and that's you know
DJ
what,
was already paid.
Let me shout out C-Dog. C-Dog, you a genius, nigga. You're a genius, and I'm gonna tell you why.
That's a good point.
Hey, watch this, fellas. And see, this is why I am, nigga. Up 20 fucking 20. Watch this, C-Dog. Way before the draft, and I'm talking months before the draft, in the season, during the season last year, the first round picks was offered for Brian Burns, meaning the Carolina Panthers had already been in trade talks for Brian Burns. Us as a fan base, we fucking knew this already. If you say you didn't, I don't know where you was. We all knew that Brian Burns is being talked about amongst trade talk. Okay? Fast forward to the draft, Leo, and shout out C-Dog. C-Dog, Scott Fitterer knew months before the draft that Brian Burns was wanted. Matter of fact, Brian Burns was already in trade talk. So why in the fuck would you get rid of a DJ Moore who was not asking for big fucking money, right? Mind you,
he was already paid. He was already paid.
Hold on, but watch this, C-Dog. The mid-season when Brian Burns was being talked about being traded was not because of his production. It was because of an extension talk. The extension talk for Brian Burns had started towards the middle of the year, early last season. So now I'm under the impression that the Carolina Panthers offered this nigga that same extension that's on the table now, mid-season last year, before we traded DJ Moore for the first overall pick. So this goes back to Scott Fitterer a fucking year. He fucked up that shit too.
The reason why Burns is
because
we wouldn't have got the defensive
Brian
coordinator.
Burns ultimately does hold the fuck out, and after a holdout, ultimately does end up leaving the Carolina Panthers. Goddammit, no value back for him at all. Mm-hmm. We lost everything.
Nah, they're not gonna do that.
I don't know if it was to prove a point. I don't know what it was about.
It was the defensive coordinator was predicated on coming to the team because of Brian Burns. They switching to 3-4 because of Brian Burns. Evero dude, when they came to Carolina, if it wasn't for Brian Burns. So that's why they kept hold of the dude. So, I mean, they shipped out. They didn't want to move him because Evero probably said, I'm coming over here because of this dude. We're going to switch it up because I believe in this dude. So that's why they traded DJ Moore to the Burns.
That's the case, Leo. They didn't draft anything to this defense to build around Brian Burns. We drafted a fucking quarterback this year. It ain't like we went first overall pick a fucking defensive end or another style defensive tackle. We went quarterback, wide receiver, Leo.
No, I'm saying they didn't trade Burns because of Evero. They traded.
The Bears wanted if that Burns. Was the case, Leo. Mm-hmm. Evero was here before the draft, my G.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they didn't trade Burns because Evero.
Which means if Evero wanted to build around Brian Burns, don't you think this team, or if it was a fact, Leo, that this team was to build this defense around Brian Burns, like you say? Why didn't they do that?
No, because it was either Bears wanted Burns, but they didn't trade Burns because they told Evero. I'm just hypothetically speaking that they said,
man, we're going to keep. Stop it. You can't say that, man.
Just listen. No. Just listen to the argument. Just listen to the argument, brother. Just real quick. Everybody know the Bears wanted Burns. But Evero was on the team before the draft, so they probably told Evero, said, look, I'm coming here to build around Burns. So why would they trade Burns if they got Evero based on Burns being on the team? So they said, fuck it, we'll just give you DJ Moore and some draft picks. So the Bears were satisfied with that.
But Leo, what I'm telling you though, they already knew they were going to draft Bryce Young.
Hey, listen, bro. Brian Burns is the quarterback of the fucking defense. We already had that established. We didn't have a quarterback on the offense.
He is not the quarterback of the defense, brother. The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense.
I'm talking about value-wise, you know? And so we're able to sacrifice somebody off the offense to get the quarterback of the offense. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear you, brother, but the Bears wanted Burns.
Shout out Mike Platt. That's a Bear fan for their super chat. He said the Bears wanted the Brian Burns, but the GM said DJ. Oh, we know this is the specifics around the trade. You know what I mean? We know exactly what you wanted. We know exactly what Chicago wanted.
Scott dumb, man.
We do know that.
He not dumb. He was in a rock and a hard place. It's either DJ Moore or Brian Burns. but the defensive coordinator came to Carolina because of Burns. So they wasn't
But
going. They
Leo,
going to fire the defensive coordinator.
but Leo, I was just saying, mid-season, the motherfuckers wanted Brian Burns and got that
Yeah,
contract
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
dog, that's
trade
for
talk.
24 and
yeah.
25
Y'all
though.
All
forget
the other
about
shit,
y'all
you got
forget about
I
all
got
that
that shit out
shit.
the window, man.
But
Yeah, y'all
guys,
tripping, man.
those draft picks was for 24 and 25, not 23. So that it
But
was like, nah, we're not rolling on that.
Leo, they
Yeah, the
offered the
Ravens.
picks, and then needless to say, that means Brian Burns was already in contract or in trade talks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brian
And the
Burns,
thing
you
is, they
know
could have.
that Brian Burns knew that? You don't think Brian Burns had representation of family watching ESPN and ESPN reporting that the Carolina Panthers turning down the 2 first-round picks? Brian Burns heard the same shit. Hell, if anything, the Panthers told him what they was off,
Yeah,
what was
they
offered
probably
for him.
told it. More than likely, they told him. But
So
the thing
this
about
is
it is, he
exactly
already
why
knew
I
that.
talk this holdout shit. See, Brian Burns already know that he already see the writing on the wall. It's either he do this or he gone type or he's somewhere else. He already know the
He already know
business
that.
aspect of it.
If he's
This is
smart, he
why he
got to
didn't
know
show
that.
up for practice Thursday.
Yeah, and I don't blame
Shit.
him because it's about the money. Because he get hurt, he ain't getting shit. So I don't blame the man.
That's
It's
a
about
fact.
money.
That's a fact, Leo.
So
Give
the
on
team
too
got
much
to
see,
look
money,
but
out
see
though,
for the
that.
man. That's
future.
the problem.
Nah, see, dog, it ain't too
So
much. It's too much for
question,
the
fellas,
team.
who should bid in this particular situation? Should it be Brian Burns and his representation or the Carolina Panthers? Who should give leeway? Who should bend in this situation?
Neither parties. The player should never bend. If you on your job,
Damn, Leo.
you're not gonna take less money if you're on your personal job. So we can
But
forget about that.
Leo, check me out though. You traded away goddamn DJ Moore. You could still have DJ Moore here right now with Bryce Young. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
DJ Moore ain't Julio, so I mean I hear what you're saying, brother. But I mean he's not fucking Julio Jones. So I hear what you're saying.
He's better than anything we got on the team right now. We can shit out Brian Burns for the picks.
I feel you, brother, but Burns' ass gonna get traded.
Man,
Don't worry about it. They gonna send his ass
You
on,
can
man.
you can find receivers anywhere, but you can't find pass rushers. Like,
Nah, you can't find receivers.
This
You can't
motherfucker
find
ain't
receivers.
special though, man. This
Any
nigga ain't nothing
goddamn well.
special, man.
That ain't
Nah,
no fact, man.
that ain't
That's
no
not a
fact.
fact.
You don't find no.
Man,
You don't
Frankie
find. You don't find
Louisville.
Calvin Johnson,
Man.
Julio Jones, Larry Fitzgerald. That shit
Yeah,
just
you
don't
don't
happen like
just
that.
find those guys. They premium picks. Those top wide receivers we talking about,
I'm
those
talking about
guys are
just regular
premium
good,
fucking picks,
like
man.
just pretty good receivers. Something like DJ Moore.
Well, DJ Moore was a premium
That-
pick, man. He was a first
He
round
was
top
he
pick.
was the first round pick.
Yeah,
Shit, I mean, you gotta understand. When you target wide receivers, the same. These are skill positions. Y'all
Yeah.
might as well say skill positions than try to separate them. Skill positions
Skill
on the
position
offense,
players,
skill
yeah.
positions on the defense. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I firmly believe they're gonna trade him because they can't give him the
I
money.
do too, Leo.
They can't pay that man that
Talk
money.
that
That's
shit.
gonna set the team back because Bryce gonna need some players around him, whether you draft him, whether you get him in free agency. So hopefully,
hell, it's one player. That's one fucking player. I mean,
Yeah.
like I say, if Evero who he is, goddammit, you find a rotation on your team. 2 niggas give you 4 sacks apiece. There go Brian Burns' season average right there.
but the thing about it is you really
That's the
can't try to
season
replicate
average
it.
right there.
who is
But
them
the
two
thing
people
about it
though?
is you
Like,
can't
who
replicate it.
take
You could
Brian
you could
Burns'
only
spot?
manage in
You
between.
can't replicate it, Leo, but you
Only
can
thing you could do
goddamn
is
compensate.
not
Man, he ain't
guaranteed.
no
You
game
just gonna have
changer
to take
though,
the
man.
L on it. You might
Man,
just
he
have
ain't
to
no
take the
game
L on it,
changer,
man.
man.
Yeah, he ain't no game changer. He ain't no
Nah,
Ain't no
15,
not
game
16.
changer, man.
Not at
He
all,
ain't no
man.
4 or
Backwards,
5
man.
But you
sacks
want
a
him out there
game
week
type
one.
guy. He ain't
I know
like that.
that. I want him out there week 1. I know that for a fact.
Well, hey,
Nah,
but
I don't.
it might be a fact that nigga ain't playing week
I don't
1.
want
You
him
ain't been
playing.
watching the news?
I don't want him to
Brian
play.
Burns
I
may
got a
not
question
suit
for
up
y'all.
week 1.
I
I
got
don't
a
want him
question
to
for
play.
y'all. If Brian Burns don't play week 1, since y'all think he's so much of a game changer, that means we still gonna win the game, right?
Yeah, you goddamn right. We still gonna win the game, see, dog.
And y'all
Come
know
on,
Chris
Leo.
Jones. You know Chris
If
Jones sitting
Brian
out too.
Burns don't suit up week 1, watch how many
still
Panther
gonna win.
fans say trade his ass if we do lose
Immediately.
because it ain't no pass rush.
You know
Man,
Chris
y'all
Jones
nigga
ain't
talk
playing
about
neither.
Brian Burns. That nigga ain't played in a preseason game. That nigga might have played maybe a week in training camp. And that was he just showed up because it was time for players to sign contracts. He might have thought he was finna get his deal.
Yeah, he not playing.
Shit, Brian Burns.
You think
Chris
Bosa
Jones
gonna
sitting
play
out
week
too. Y'all
1,
know
B?
Chris Jones sitting out too. Chris Jones ain't playing the first game. He trying to get
Chris
paid.
Jones,
What about Bosa?
Chris
You think
Jones a
Bosa
beast
gonna
though.
play
He a
week 1?
beast though.
Both of them, they not playing. You gotta pay these guys, man.
Brian Burns ain't a beast. That's what you saying?
You gotta
Nah,
pay
he ain't
these
one of
guys,
them,
man.
man.
It's about that money,
He ain't
man.
no dog, man. Them boys dogs, man. Them
But
boys
I feel
game
you. But
changers,
see,
Hey,
like
dog. But see,
Khalil,
dog. You
man.
can't be
God
mad at him if he
damn.
don't play though. If he don't play on Sunday, you can't be mad at him because it's about that
I ain't
money,
gonna be
man.
mad. I ain't gonna be mad.
And the dude, I don't
I'm
want him
just
to play
saying
to
that
be honest with
motherfucker,
you.
he
You
ain't worth
can't be mad.
25.
You can't be mad
Shit.
if y'all represent him like y'all say. Y'all want him to have the best career he can possibly have. So you'll wait on Brian Burns to settle his financial deficits. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I ain't mad at him, but I don't want him to play because I want the ownership to like, you know what? This dude, he got to go, and I ain't mad at him. Send his ass on the watch. Send him to Chicago. Send him wherever they could give us 2
Bro,
first round picks.
you can get back a good young player and a pick for that motherfucker, man.
There you go.
Now,
Shit, I mean,
we should
y'all
do that
act
earlier,
like
man. Not
Brian
now.
Something
Burns
gonna
is
be.
the
I'm
end
gonna give
all
it to you
be
by
all. That
Friday.
nigga ain't won no game single handedly for us, man.
Not at
Something
all.
gonna be
I
signed
tell
by
you what,
Friday.
I
By
might can
Friday.
count on a couple on a hand or a finger or
Tell
two
you.
on how many games he potentially lost for us. Goddamn it, by not closing out our offense.
If you getting 62 pressures, but you only
By
getting
missing a
like
sack.
12 sacks, that ain't good at all, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man. That's not
Yeah,
good.
Leo, that's less than what?
Khalil, like I told him,
That's
he
about
be missing
a
sacks.
15,
He
14,
whiff. He whiff
15%
all the
chance of
time.
a sack.
He whiff.
That's
The
very
dude.
low. That's
That's
a
the
very low
dude.
percent. That ain't even
The
Hey,
good
Leo,
player.
20% chance of a
Yeah,
sack, Leo.
that's too
how
low,
many times y'all
man.
see Brian Burns get back there and miss the quarterback? And got that keep
Many a
got that
times.
keep on running past him.
Many a times.
I was telling him, motherfucker, goddamn it, that nigga was elite. Every time he get back there, he supposed to goddamn get his ass every goddamn time. Shit, he fast enough. His ass goddamn, man, he ain't like that, man.
Send
Then he be
his
getting
ass
washed. He
on.
can't set the edge.
Brian Burns
Come
gonna
on,
be out
man.
there week 1. He gonna be out
I
there.
want to give this man 25
He
million
gonna
a
be
year,
out
but he
there.
can't set the edge like goddamn Bosa though.
Send
No,
him to
stop it.
Green Bay.
He gonna
Green
be
Bay
out
got some
there.
picks from the
Stop it.
Jets. Send his ass to Green Bay.
He gonna be out there.
If he's smart, he better not be
This
his
man ain't
ass out
playing.
there.
Boy. So real quick, anybody y'all want to change? I got their predictions. Since the nigga got them might not play the first couple of games. That's another thing, man. That nigga not even good like that to be holding out. They ain't even talking about this nigga on TV about holding out. He ain't
That's
like
what I'm
that. They
saying.
been talking
Holding
about
out.
goddamn Bosa. They been talking about goddamn Chris Jones. They got them dogs. Goddamn it. They been talking about this weak ass.
Talking about Brian Burns holding out, man. Nobody. I mean, I ain't mad. I said, get your money, big dog. But you know, you're not. Yeah, bless his heart, though, man. You know, we need draft picks. So I'm glad we got the draft capital to get some picks back, though.
Hey, Leo, it has to be done, bro.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be done because I hope Scott Fitterman ain't damn stupid, man.
Hey,
Because
real
Brighton,
quick, shout out everybody in the chat, man. Step on that like button. Y'all know what time it is. It's Sunday service, goddammit. I knew this
Sunday
was going to be
service.
a conversation. You motherfuckers, look, you see the title. Brian Burns will hold out due to contract extension. You mark my word.
He gonna
Mark my
hold out.
motherfucking word. And shout out Jan Nellis for that cash app yesterday. I forgot, I missed it. Shout out Hoes Claw also for that cash app. Y'all jump in the cash app, man. Show that love. Cop you a super sticker. Make sure you super chat. You know what time it is over here. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Leo.
Yes, sir, brother.
I don't like. I asked these motherfuckers about 20 minutes ago what it was that Brian Burns have showed them.
Nothing.
And yeah, in his career.
Hey, I know one game that he did something. We played against the Saints about 2 years ago, and he did a play. He went underneath the damn left tackle, and he got Drew Brees on third down. But that was it. That's the only impact that I can remember this man having. And the touchdown he scored his rookie year on a return. That's it. I can't think of nothing else. I can't.
So basically, if he ain't Joey Bosa, Myles Garrett, TJ
Man,
Watt.
tell me what has tell us what has he done though,
So
sir.
The
Tell us what
dude
has
is
he
a
done
good
though.
player, brother. He a good player, but he not dominant enough for us to give us 25
Man,
million.
you know how many Luke Kuechly plays I can name? You know how many Luke Kuechly games I can tell you about? Luke Kuechly was a beast.
Oh man,
I can give you
don't even
games.
you ain't even gotta
Come
say
on, man.
nothing.
You know how
know,
many
hey, it
game
ain't no.
changers
You ain't
played
gotta
Hey,
Luke
say
see,
nothing
dog.
Kuechly?
about
Come on,
Luke.
man.
Hey,
Y'all
Brian
tripping, man.
Burns wish he played with Luke Kuechly. You know what I mean? The nigga,
Man,
because
Luke
for
was
one,
the
he could have
fucking
been
man,
taught
yo.
some things or two. You know what I mean?
Man, Luke bring
Exactly.
tear to my eye, man. Luke, when Luke had got that, when Luke got that
Borders.
interception in the fucking NFC
Borders.
Championship game against Arizona, man, I know I cried. I was like, that
Hey,
motherfucker
Leo,
good,
I
man.
know, I shed a tear that
I said,
night
that
we won that
dude is
NFC.
good,
Leo,
man.
I couldn't
Hey,
believe.
real quick.
I couldn't
Hey, real quick,
believe the
Uncle
way we
Leo.
was getting ready to go into the Super Bowl.
Man,
I
I
get
can't. I
chilled
said,
talking
Hey,
about
that
that shit
dude,
right
Hey,
now.
but look.
that
Hey,
dude
real
is
quick, you
good,
talking about
man.
impact players. I know y'all remember this one year Luke Kuechly played in the preseason. We were playing against the Ravens.
I
Let
remember
me know
that.
how much of a beast he is. No,
I remember that
hold on,
against the
Leo. Hold on,
Ravens.
Leo. Hold on,
I
Leo.
remember
No,
that,
hold on,
T-Dog.
Leo. Let me tell him, Leo. In the preseason game he
I
played
remember
now.
that shit.
I'm talking about Brian Burns, somebody. In a preseason game, this man had every goddamn stat you can get on defense, nigga, before halftime, nigga. This nigga had an interception, a sack, fumble. I'm talking about that nigga went, man, look, man, stop. What are y'all talking about,
I
man?
mean, well,
What
be
about
honestly,
Thanksgiving?
C-Dog,
Come on, man.
Luke
Come
Kuechly
on, man.
single-handedly took games over from the middle
Hey,
linebacker
what about
position.
Thanksgiving 2014?
Oh man. You talking
And
about a
on
leader of a
TV.
defense.
On TV.
You talking about a leader
Everybody
of
saw
a
that.
defense.
On
He
TV.
ended goddamn
Everybody
Tony
saw that.
Romo career, man.
Luke
Come on,
Kuechly
man.
woke that
Ended it.
defense up himself that morning. Luke Kuechly
That's
put the clothes and
crazy.
he dressed everybody that goddamn morning.
I said,
He
that
put
motherfucker
their
good,
ass in
man.
the car. Luke
He said, look, we making it
Kuechly was
happen.
driving. Hey, look, that's what I mean by a player single-handedly driving a defense.
Literally,
Brian
literally.
Burns is not that. Look, when we was missing other starters, as long as Luke was on the field, we straight.
No, man.
Starters, C-Dog, starters on the defense missing every Sunday. But as long as Luke there,
I ain't worried about it.
You good.
2000.
He got no quarterback on the defense.
Then when we played the Saints in the rain that day, that motherfucker had 24
He had
sacks.
24 tackles.
Nah,
So he
I
had
remember
24
that Monday
solo
night
tackles.
I remember that Monday night against the Colts, 2015 in Charlotte in the rain. Luke was out. That shit was sounding like car crashes out that motherfucker, man. He not. Hey, look, I swear I seen snot and blood fly out of nigga ass that game.
Man, Luke was the fucking man. Yo, that we didn't deserve him, man. I swear to God, we deserve that motherfucker. That motherfucker was good,
you
man.
shut your ass up. Yes, we did.
All right, we did it. That
every bit
motherfucker
of
was
Luke
good, man. That dude was fucking good.
What was
Game changer. Josh Norman was a game changer. Come on, man.
Yeah, when Josh got the interception.
We talking about does Brian Burns change the fate of ball games?
Not at all.
And I say no.
I say
if J.C. Horn is out, we got a problem. I don't give a fuck if Brian Burns 100% healthy or not.
I ain't worried about it. If Horn is out, we in trouble.
Look, hold on.
Hey, Leo, watch this. Watch this, Leo. If Dante Jackson is out, we got a problem.
We might be in trouble.
Look. If Brian Burns is all that, when he's got Tom Brady before Tom Brady passed that ball to Mike Evans in that game last year. When he was making
he wouldn't have no time.
Hey, C-Dog, you ain't got to explain to me. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. What are we talking about,
man? The goddamn time he had to beat y'all over the top.
If the Kraken was out there, the Kraken would have got to it.
Shout out, Brian Burns. Getting that damn left tackle was eating his ass up all Sunday, man. I ain't know he
played.
Go back and watch the tape. That nigga was a non-factor.
Man, if the Kraken had to put his hands on that girl, the Kraken would have been solid, man.
That was essentially a playoff game. That nigga was a non-factor. So if I can
everybody
look
talking about the quarterbacks, we ain't get no pressure on the goddamn Tom Brady. Shit.
That nigga was a non-factor in the playoff game.
Everybody quiet now. God damn it. Yeah,
You're missing in
No, because
action.
man.
y'all know this is my
Damn.
type of topic. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to hear Brian Burns miss practice because of contract. You know what I mean?
Please do it. Don't whole lot, so we can send your ass out.
Yeah, because you got a lot of Panther fans talking about pay that man, pay that man, pay that man.
Yeah, you pay him when you ain't had no money next year. You talking about, oh, Bryce need a wide receiver. Oh, no, you got $30 million.
Yeah, you're
$30
gonna have to get his ass
Might
off the
need a little
waiver wire,
tackle.
Leo.
And you can't win with that. Bryce
no,
needs
you
somebody
cannot.
about 6'3" that can catch the ball when he throw it up for him, make a play, and then you need a running back.
Leo, he need two of those guys.
You need
not
two
just
of them,
one.
man.
He need two of those guys. I don't even know why the
I say
Panthers.
one.
Look,
I say we need one, man, for right now.
Just one solid player right
DJ
now.
Moore,
Fuck all
man.
that. Get it. Hey, look,
Man,
I'm tired of hearing
Scott
niggas
Fitterer
say he
trash,
ain't got no
man.
weapons. Get him some weapons. Stop
But
playing.
you can only get them weapons with players and picks. Free agency. A motherfucker that's good, he ain't gonna hit free agency.
Scott Fitterer, Leo, that's why Scott Fitterer should have traded Brian Burns' ass last year. We could have still had DJ Moore and got that had Bryce Young.
Well, but see,
right
that's
now.
what I'm saying. But the
And
defensive
you would have
coordinator.
still had Jonathan Mingo this year.
But like I say,
Yep.
guys, in my opinion, I think the defensive coordinator wouldn't have came to Carolina if Burns wasn't on the team, though.
Fuck him then. Shit. But you got
I feel you. I'm like, yo, man, we
got
get rid of this
you got
motherfucker.
your first pick was a quarterback. Not a goddamn defensive player. Like, oh, shit.
And people hoping and
Well, I say
praying
you
they don't
fucked
pay
up,
Bosa,
man.
but they're going to pay Bosa $30 million. They're going to have to.
Well, I told
worth it
y'all.
though, man.
I'm hearing little rumblings come out of San Francisco that Bosa may be traded, or he may move. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Man,
I ain't heard that.
Hey, look, San
grab that man.
Francisco lose Joey Bosa, they immediately fall off.
Yeah, they in trouble.
Brock
Yeah,
Purdy
yeah.
ain't who y'all think he is. Debo Samuels ain't shit. You let Joe. Hey, look, you'll see what a goddamn 25 to $30 million defensive player means to a team once Bosa leave.
You're going to have to pay that dude, man.
Yeah, you got to pay him. You got to. He contributes to the success of your offense. When you got a defensive player doing that, he worth that type of money.
Easily.
Change the
I'm
game.
listening in, brother. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all.
Hey, one love, Leo. Thank you for
brother.
that content, man.
Oh,
Be
my
easy,
pleasure.
Leo.
Thank you. You too, brother. All right.
Yeah.
That means
Shout
got
out
quiet.
everybody
Niggas been
still
quiet.
thinking. Shout out everybody
Them niggas-
thinking
hey,
Brian Burns ain't gonna hold out. Watch it. Just watch.
But them niggas been. Hey, them niggas ain't said nothing since about the Tampa Bay game. Everybody been quiet since then. Well, everybody done left out and ran away.
Well, that's what happened, C-Dog. That's what happened. You hear me? When a motherfucker ain't or doesn't produce along the levels we think he should, when you get a nigga backed in the corner, they run. Shout out the real HH Entertainment for their super chat. Say he bought a double number 0 jersey, stitched. He said he bought that shit during training camp. Damn jersey. He said jersey not meaning nothing. Yeah, you're right. Because if he gone, I don't even know why you bought that damn 0 jersey, bro. You should have waited till he signed the extension at least.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. I see now. I would wait to do anything around Brian Burns until he signs that extension.
Yeah.
Nah, Jam, pull back up. Ain't nobody
Man.
kick you off. Link in the chat. Oh, y'all, your fucking service dropped you. Jam said we kicked him off. Nah, I ain't kicked nobody off.
Nigga, we been here chilling the whole time. Y'all niggas ain't got no goddamn response for that shit. For that game. That nigga was missing the action. The Tom Brady had 2 deep balls. Really, people got them playing good to them 2 deep balls. And nigga ain't got them show up. Not 1 time, but 2 goddamn times. Where was he at? The best goddamn pass rusher on the goddamn
Hey, shout
team.
out Jam. StreamYard is doing that now. Like when I let people on the when you come up on the link, if you're not like producing like some type of audio or visual out of they'll drop you off the link themselves. StreamYard just start doing this shit. You hear me? I ain't got hell. Shout out StreamYard. Say they getting rid of the dead air. You gotta keep your shit. You gotta keep your goddamn shit popping. You get quiet, they drop you.
What's up,
They
fellas?
will
What's
drop.
going on?
Shout out Trevor Cunningham. Shout out Quantum Mary. What's up,
What
fellas?
up? What up,
Ain't
What
nothing,
up?
man.
Talk
Ain't
to
nothing.
me.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Brian Burns, man.
Yo,
Will
Brian
hold
Burns,
out, do the contract extensions, yo.
let him hold out. Like you said, two good
Word.
supplemental. Brian Burns he's nothing more than a supplemental piece. I mean, you can replace him fairly easily with some of that talent that we got probably stashed on the practice squad somewhere or something. I don't think that he's that much of a difference maker, my brother. Not to be up in
Exactly.
arms and throw your whole bet the farm on him and nothing like that. I wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
Let him walk.
He want
man.
to sit.
go.
Let him sit.
Let him sit. What is he bringing other than a play here and there every other game?
Or show him what he's
Nigga.
worth. Let him sit.
And so basically what y'all saying is he's not a game changer. I told you, boys, he ain't no
He's not.
game changer.
He's
He's
not.
not.
Come on,
He's not.
man.
I'd be damned if I let his
Okay.
ass sit. I would trade him because you let him
I'd
sit,
trade
he
him
can
too.
become a goddamn distraction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Start talking shit in other players' ears, affecting their demeanor each and every week. I ain't got time for that. I'll cut your ass and them. You come in here with that type of
Fuck
shit.
that.
You know what I
I just
mean?
cut
Yeah.
that bitch.
You gotta
Man.
cut him.
Fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Let him go, bro. You can get good
I mean,
value.
hell. I mean, hey, look, I know y'all seen the reports. If y'all haven't, David Newton, shout out David Newton, just reported it. When Brian Burns missed practice Thursday, the reports out of Charlotte it wasn't contract related. Today,
Yes.
David Newton, ESPN representative, but he covers the Carolina Panthers 100%, said that it was in fact contract related. So now I'm understanding that one thing is true. Something ain't right about the goddamn contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he signed
Yeah.
that shit. Why
No,
how
he
he
didn't
don't
sign. He
realize
didn't
now?
sign the extension. They got him on his 5th year. Brian Burns want the extension, the
But he's not
guaranteed
worth what he's
money
asking.
beyond this year.
He ain't worth Bosa type numbers, man. Like literally.
Yeah, man. He didn't
Come on,
come
man.
in
He's
and
not
do
Bosa.
all that.
Come on, man. Take the
Like I told him, man.
take the 20 and have a good day.
Exactly.
I told y'all.
Man, take 95.
Yeah, if I'm the Carolina Panthers,
man.
I'm sitting him down, and I want to see where we could come to agreements between 15 and 20. If that ain't if he looking for something outside of that, I mean, like I'm talking 25, 26 million, man, fuck that.
Yeah,
Hell no.
Even 15 million is a lot for a man that don't change the game.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, don't try to tell these boys.
But we really gotta compensate him fairly now. And 15 million is the low ball side of the deal. You know what I mean?
Man, I'll give him a 4 year. I'll give him 4 years, 80 million, man.
So
But
what
hold
we,
up.
what
The
what are we
alternative-
paying guys
80
for
million, man.
consistency?
Absolutely.
The alternative is playing the backup. Let's see what he got.
But look,
And I'm
4
sure he
years,
don't want
80
15
million,
million.
man.
So
I'll give
do,
him 4 years, 80 million, man.
do we
That's it.
do we not pay players for holding up consistently for each year? Because I mean, he's basically
That's a fact, Jam.
he's
I like
basically
that.
been giving you consistency
What do
since
you
he's
mean?
been in
For
the
being
league.
healthy?
Yeah, he has.
For
Shout
just
out
being healthy?
Andrew.
My
What's
man,
up, man?
he can't set the edge though, man. He never sets the
Hold
edge.
up,
He's not
man.
changing the game, brother. That's the
You
only
don't
problem.
get money just for being healthy, man.
Yeah, you don't get paid for just showing.
Tell him again.
Just because you
What we
healthy
talking
5 years
about?
in a row.
That's a lie. There's niggas sitting on the bench right now getting paid. Who said you don't get paid just for showing up?
Well, you get
I
paid
said for
showing up.
being
You don't
healthy,
get paid
man.
big dollars
For just
Hold
being a
on,
healthy
fella.
player.
Let me hear Andrew. What's up, baby?
Hey, Brian Burge is worth a lot of value to us. You know what that value is? Getting us back in the fucking first round, man.
Damn right.
Yeah. Think about
Darren
it.
Trader's,
How many of those sacks can you remember? He's not an impact player. Okay?
Zero.
Definitely not memorable.
Talk your shit, Andrew, man.
I remember a game watching the Browns play when Myles Garrett had 3 sacks and it was on the playoff run. He had 3 sacks in one game, and one was a strip sack. Those are the guys that are getting the $28 to $30 million. if you look at it, Brian Burns is one of the best edge rushers in the league, but I know what he's doing. He wants Nick Bosa money. He wants Myles Garrett money, and I don't think the Panthers are going to give him that. They're just
and see, that's fucked up, Andrew, because if Andrew can see it, that means we can see it, guys. Yep. And see, and I'm about to call this nigga a prima donna ass motherfucker, meaning he feels like, you know, I mean, come on, man, be honest, nigga. If they pay, let's say the Panthers pay these players per year $1 million per set, right? Brian Burns' ass get the $12.5 million contract a year. Fuck all the dumb shit. Bosa, I think finished what, round 18?
Facts.
See, I'm sick of this shit, man. And now, you know, hey, look, I'm about to put the thumbnail up for this live, right? And on the thumbnail, I got Brian Burns on the sideline in the street clothes with some Hawaii shades on and shit. And I actually, on the thumbnail, I actually took the actual article, shout out David Newton, and clipped it. I clipped everything that was said in it. How Brian Burns, how the contract and why he missed Thursday practice, all of that shit on the thumbnail for these niggas that say who my sources is. Y'all see me clipping little articles now, putting them on the thumbnail. This is for me putting my dick on somebody's forehead. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing, showing you ain't no such thing as clickbait, bitch. Do your research. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But either way, man, well, I think I'm telling y'all now, Brian Burns is in fact in the first stage of a holdout. I don't care what nobody say.
You can't let this go into the week, bro. You can't let this go into the first game. You got to get him out of here before come Sunday.
I put it like this. If this is in fact 100% true, then yeah, you might as well just go ahead and get rid of it.
Wait one. What is 100% true?
No, I'm saying like if Brian Burns like physically said out his own mouth, you know what, I'm gonna hold out, but he went to training camp. Then he needs to pack his bags. Carolina should be done with
David Newton already reported it. He just told it.
Yeah, he reported the shit this morning, Jam. Matter of fact, I'm down. I'm putting the thumbnail on the live right now while we live. Don't even worry about it. And I put the actual article on the fucking thumbnail. All you gotta do is look at the thumbnail. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Look at the motherfucking thumbnail.
David Newton can say that all day, but if Brian Burns says today and changes his mind, you know what? I am going to play. That's why I said if it's 100% true. So if we come into the season and he's not,
it is true. When David Newton come out and say it, it's true, sir.
Yeah, I told y'all at the beginning of this live, David Newton is one of the most credible sources around the Carolina Panthers you're gonna find. For one, he takes his fucking job serious. Two, he's a Panther fan. So you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it nowhere, no better. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But what
Shout
I'm saying,
out David Newton, guys.
I could tell you right now. You know what? I'm gonna pull up on you tomorrow. And then I can change my mind tonight. That's what I'm saying. David, he probably did tell David Newton that. But then again, he could say, you know what? Man. I am going to play. That's why I said.
If that's the case, I'm locking his ass out. Nigga, don't bring your ass back.
That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. I would just.
That man ain't playing this week. That man ain't playing. I just sit here and hope and wish.
That's exactly. Hey, look, watch how these fucking Panther fans talk about him then. When that nigga don't play week 1. Fuck Brian Burns. Fuck a Brian Burns. Why? I can see it now.
It's bad. And don't let us lose. Don't let us lose that he don't play. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing, man. I was never counting on this right here. I was never counting on this right here.
Let me ask you something.
I thought he would have been signed, sealed, and delivered by now.
Hey, C-Dog, if we move him, who would you suggest that we move into that rotational piece? Who would be your top 2 guys that you would just rotate in on every other down? Who would you slot there? We got him. I know we know.
I wasn't trying to move him, man. I was just give him a shorter year contract. I'm telling y'all, man, I would give him 4 years, $80 million, man. You don't want to take that.
He ain't gonna take that, C-Dog.
Too much pride. He ain't gonna take it.
Why not? He
ain't gonna take no 4-year, $80 million deal. That's
he can burn it up. No, it's not, man. That's 20 years. That's 20 million. That's 20 million a year. They give him like
Yeah, but see,
60,
dog,
60 million up
but
front.
it's guaranteed money. The guaranteed money would be less than that. Because if you offer him a $80 million contract over 4, the guarantee gonna be something like 50,
like 40
55, somewhere in there.
It'll be 50 up front. It'll be 50.
Yeah, no, but that's gonna be the contract. Nigga, he ain't gonna get no more outside of what he guaranteed. That's it.
But he sees
You know what I mean? Not unless he hits some incentives, but that's not what Brian Burns want.
Right.
For him to take a 4-year, $80 million deal, to him, that's cutting his own balls off.
Yeah, he sees himself as a higher paid player.
Man, if he don't want that, then man, look, trade that motherfucker then, dog.
Yeah, see, dog, he wants a deal. Now look, it's gonna sound something like this, right? Let's say Brian Burns is pushing for 27.5 a year. Let's say that motherfucker or got the Panthers up against the wall for 27.5 a year, right?
No way.
Yeah, but hey, this is what Elaine seemed to think, and other people think we need to give him 30 million, or he's somewhere around that figure.
Nah.
So let's say Brian Burns is in fact wanting 27.5 over 5 years, C-Dog. But mind you, he a 25-year-old player, so I'm sure he wants the extension. So it's gonna be 27 over 5. Let's do the math, C-Dog. Let's do the math. So you're looking at, goddamn it, C-Dog. God damn it, C-Dog.
Right there.
That's a lot of goddamn money.
That's too much goddamn money.
That's 150.
You ain't worth that, dog. Not worth that, man.
He ain't worth that. No,
Stop it. Stop
Yeah,
it.
that's
Stop
that's right there, $145.5 million for 5 years. You crazy as hell. And see, out of that 145 million, they gonna guarantee him 80% of that. So we looking at damn near 100 million guaranteed.
Hey, if
we can't pay that nigga that. I'll be damn. I'll be damn.
Check this out,
These niggas crazy, man.
Don't trade him. Right? If we don't trade him and get something of value for him now, if he ends up playing on a tag or something for this season, let's say they tag him. If they tag him and he plays on that for this first season, okay, you're gonna have Houston on the other side that's gonna come in and compliment him. He's gonna think he's better because Houston's gonna free him up, make more plays. Then he's really gonna think he's worth that money.
Well, see, y'all gotta understand, man. The Carolina Panthers, I think they kind of fucked their own self with him by picking up his 5th-year option. Now, see what should have happened. What should have happened before they got to that 5th-year option? What's Brian Burns get paid? What the market, the market value, which is right there at 18 million, which I think he's worth. That's the number I think he truly worth. 18 million right there.
I concur with that. That's more accurate.
That's what he got paid because he signed it. See, this is Brian Burns, getting what he think he should get per year. But if 18.5 is suffice to him, if I'm the Carolina Panthers, I can make a deal out of that. You know what I mean? I can make a deal with Brian Burns around 18, 19 million a year. That is to me, I think that's good for him financially, and I think that's good for us. I mean, but if he can't goddamn agree
a fair
with
deal for both sides.
Ego though, his ego may not see himself as a 20 million a year guy. He may think he's a 25, more like a 25. But
I think a lot of Carolina Panther fans see him like that.
No, man, he's not.
A lot. Hey, look, I asked them. Watch this right here. Shout out to 203 in the chat. How much is Brian Burns worth per year? In the chat, go. All I need is a number. Watch this. They'll tell you again. How much is he worth per year? By your account. In the chat, go.
And real quick, I want him to give him 18.5. I'll get that nigga 18, man. Hurry up, man.
You just hateful towards Brian Burns. Why can't you
Jimmy Russo say 16. Jay the King say 35 like he fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Cedric Breeden say 17 to 19. Riz B say 25 to 27. I see 25 to 30. I see 15 to 17. I see 20, 18 to 20. See, so now y'all numbers are changing. Yeah, now y'all numbers changing after the live content because I think I've changed a couple of y'all's fucking perspectives. But still in all, I'm not giving Brian Burns $25 million. I'm sorry. If I'm the Carolina, and this is just me, guys.
Yeah.
I'm talking about me. A lot of y'all saying y'all will give them 18. You know what I mean? 18 to 22.
They're going to get a number one and a number two or two number ones for him. I think that's what they're waiting on.
Right.
I think the Carolina Panthers made their mind up. They're not giving him that money.
Otherwise,
he'd be signed by now.
But Andrew, why didn't we just keep DJ Moore and trade Brian Burns to the Bears then?
You know what, C-Dog, you're right. Let me address that. C-Dog.
God damn, man.
Was that offer, C-Dog?
C-Dog, we can agree that DJ Moore is an elite receiver, right? Okay.
Yes, we no. So, but me and you can. Me and some others.
What good has it done for us the last 4 years to have an elite receiver?
We have a quarterback though, Drew. We have Bryce Young though.
That's a fact. But we went out and got a quarterback, and believe me, C-Dog, if we can get in the first round, we can pick up an elite. Look at the receivers coming out right now, like in Jigba. Look at Chris Olave. These types of guys are coming out now. We could find a DJ Moore. You're not going to find too many Bryce Youngs out there. There in the first round. You're just not gonna.
I know, but Andrew, what I'm saying is we should have been traded goddamn Brian Burns. We should have traded him because we still had DJ Moore. No, that's what I'm saying, Andrew.
Well, yeah. We could have got two number ones from the Rams. Would have been great because the Rams are going to be sucking for the next.
You want to know why they didn't trade Brian Burns?
Because I think Carolina felt like, you know what, maybe, just maybe, we could get him to play on this 5th year. And then, see, he was already changing positions. So let's see what he does at this linebacker position. And then we can come to an agreement on a contract. And I think Carolina's still thinking that. Well, let's see if we can just get him to play.
But look,
hold on, C-Dog. Hold on. Let me get in this. Fellas. Well, while listening to y'all, I think I know what happened when it came to Brian Burns not being traded and the DJ Moore shit. I think it was all about timing. You know what I mean? I think the timing of trading Brian Burns at the time wasn't right versus the opportunity to get the first round pick for DJ Moore. Because if we think back when we was getting the trade talks for the first round pick, but mind you, they wasn't for this year's draft. The Carolina Panthers was still at the 9th position, still, I guess looking to sit at 9th, or at this point in time when they was offering those picks. This was mid-season, so we didn't know our draft. Our draft positioning quite yet at this point. We knew we was going to be top 10 preferably, but we didn't know our positioning. So I think the trade happened and it couldn't have happened no other kind of way, guys. You know what I mean? When it came to Bryce Young, DJ Moore versus, Brian Burns and DJ Moore. I think it was all about timing. And this year we had to strike to get our proverbial quarterback in Bryce Young. And in order to do that, they had to move DJ Moore versus, Nell is coming out. The Bears want Brian Burns also. They wanted Brian Burns initially, but I really can't understand why we traded DJ over Brian Burns, knowing our main objective was a quarterback. You know what I mean?
If that was the case, if it was about timing, why would they pick up his 5th year then? If it was about timing,
exactly, Jam. That's why now I'm thinking it's like Andrew say, the Carolina Panthers have already made their mind up. It's just all about what they gonna do and when they gonna do it. I think they may be shopping Brian Burns.
Did they want Brian Burns prior to requesting for DJ Moore though?
Yeah,
on the table?
yeah, that was the initial trade.
Okay.
The initial trade was for for Brian Burns to get that first round pick, but Scott Fitterer said no to it and turned around and offered DJ Moore. Then the second rounder. No, was it the first round next year? And then the second. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have had to give up so much capital had it been Brian Burns. You understand?
So this goes into your point from yesterday then on his bad trade structure and his bad placement of the picks or whatever have you.
So hypothetically, let's say well, not hypothetically. Let's do a scenario. Maybe this is why Brian Burns is holding out. What if Carolina did tell him, you know what, we just gonna be straight up and tell you we are shopping you. So we're gonna try to see what we can get for you. We can't come to an agreement.
Yeah, but you know what? They're not shopping them. Here's what they're doing. They're not in a hurry for anything, because as soon as the season starts and you have a couple teams that come out and they go 2-3-0, they're going to say, hey, we got a shot at this thing. They're liable to give up a hell of a lot more than what's being offered right now. So,
hey, shout out Mike Platt for that super chat. Say Burns better than Chuba. Got to pay him more than him. Better than Chuba. Yeah, Chuba.
That got to do with anything.
I don't know about that.
We're talking about the offense right now.
I think it's a win-win, really, for the Carolina, because if they don't sign him, and his trade value will go up. If they do sign him, they'll probably get him at the number they want to get him at. So I don't see how Carolina can come out losing on this deal.
I agree with Andrew.
That's why theoretically it don't make sense for Brian Burns to hold out, because, like you said, Carolina's got the ball in their court. So
I think it's like Hunk said. I think it hits his ego right now.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, he wants that Nick Bosa and Myles Garrett type of money, and he's just not going to get it.
But it's not going to happen, man.
No. I mean, I don't know. He's one of the top 10 edge rushers, but not all the top 10 are getting that kind of money. 2 of them are.
Hey, Andrew, he's only a top 10 edge rusher when he had a complimentary piece to help him out. That's what I think.
That could be.
Yeah. And you know, God, man, and you know, like somebody said this the other day, we too close to week 1 to have this type of distraction going on around the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now a lot of in the chat and on the panel, is this becoming a fucking distraction? I need to know by y'all account.
I think so.
Is Brian Burns becoming a fucking distraction?
It's an automatic distraction if you don't play week 1. It's automatic.
Facts, dog.
I'm gonna tell you, because people in the locker rooms are already talking. Brian Burns ain't gonna play this season. So now, think about what the morale of the defense is about to be. Oh, Brian Burns ain't playing. So now,
I'm clipping his ass.
He's
Shout out Gyro Evero. I'm clipping Brian Burns' ass.
He's a captain.
I saw him buying a bagel the other day. Believe it or not.
Buying a bagel.
Yeah, he was at an Einstein Bagels place. I saw him getting a bagel.
Yeah, you should have pulled over there on his ass. Man, pull right up on this motherfucking ass. I tell y'all what, man. I believe it's getting ready to get ugly, whether or not he signs or not. But you know, about 3 weeks ago, motherfucker reported that the Brian Burns deal, they reported this weeks ago that they wouldn't close, and they still reporting it now that they ain't got no fucking closer. So that means they ain't been talking, Jam. That means ain't no conversations been had since the last time we talked. So every time you see him, every time I see y'all just cutting eyes at each other. You feel what I'm saying? What kind of vibe is that?
Yeah, but see, I'll just see. That's why I wish we could just go back and play that training camp interview back, because everything he said in that interview, he's doing the complete opposite right now.
Facts, and that's what he said in the David Newton. He alluded to the same interview today that I'm talking about. David Newton reported. He reported. Brian Burns said himself. He wants to be here. You know what I mean? But do the contract, and them not getting no closer. Yeah, I mean, he say the holdout is something that he don't. He say that's the extreme level for him. That's what Brian Burns say out his mouth. But you bet your ass he prepared to go there. Because he's talking about it. The nigga actually alluding to holding out or not holding out. You feel what I'm saying?
He better take a team-friendly deal and eat that bagel. Be quiet.
Man, listen. I don't think 19 million is team-friendly. I think 19 million is Brian Burns friendly, and I think it's Carolina Panther friendly. God damn it. It don't make sense. I mean, you say you want to be here, nigga.
Right. This is what I be saying about players in general. Like this stuff like this shows you who actually is playing for the game because they love the game and love the team and love, the company they're around, and who's in it just for solely money. There's a lot of players that's in it for just money. I get it. But 19, heck, you could take $1 million and be set, especially if you getting it almost every other year. Or every year.
Yeah, Brian Burns all in the damn interview talking about the Panthers build. We got something special going on. He want to be a part of it. Sign the fucking deal then. Bring your ass to camp. Why you? I mean, hey, look, Brian Burns made it public. They made it public today that it was in fact over the contract. The contract is why he chose not to practice Thursday. I mean, what we doing here? I mean, is it either you do or you don't, nigga? You will or you won't. You know what I mean?
Hey, I say give somebody else his spot, brother, who's fighting hard. Let him take his spot so he can sit back and watch how stupid he's been. That's what I would say. Give up his spot.
I done told y'all. You let these motherfucking reports start coming in. Some motherfuckers offensive capital for that nigga. And bet your sweet ass is either one or two. Either you gonna sign or you gonna start hearing reports. I can't wait.
But look though, but now we gotta start the season off with the nigga not playing though, man. It's a problem, man. Ain't nobody see this shit coming.
Well, no, I did. I had binoculars on this shit long time ago. Fuck you mean ain't nobody see it coming? I've been saying the nigga.
I mean, my nigga, what I said, but I don't see it coming. Like he's not even like that to be holding out like they need to just go and take the money and be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't see it coming because he's not like that. The money he trying to get, he just ain't worth that money. So I ain't see it coming. I'm not giving no.
Shout out D1 for that super chat. Say Illmatic in the house. Shout out Ill, man. Happy Labor Day to y'all, man. Hey, a lot of y'all should be off tomorrow.
I gotta work.
Man, fuck Labor Day, man.
Got to work.
What you say?
Fuck Labor Day, dog.
I said I gotta work.
I said, fuck Labor Day.
Yeah, I'm about to go out here to the park today, man. I might go out here to the park, put me something on the grill with my little ones or something. Ain't no hell take. Yeah, what's today? Sunday. God damn, I ain't got no Sunday. Got no alcohol, dog. I had to get me something to sip on today, dog.
Well, like
I ain't even go to the drag store yesterday, see, dog.
The liquor store open on Sunday in Georgia. That shit crazy.
Say word. Hey, it ain't over there. I can easily go to a bar, restaurant. I might do that. I don't know. I can easily go to a bar and get lit, nigga. It ain't nothing to me, nigga. Give me a nice little appetizer, see, dog. Sit off at hell.
I already know. Yeah. And a green thing, yeah.
Hey, did y'all see Colorado yesterday, man? How they turned out?
Yeah, again. Shout out Dion and the Sanders boys.
Hey,
real quick, I'm telling you why I'm so happy, man. They said that they said he wasn't good because he played at the HBCU. I told them boys.
Yeah, exactly.
That don't mean nothing, man. That don't mean shit. Man, them boys was already good before. He was already beat anyway.
Primetime took his nuts and set it on everybody's forehead.
Yep, put it right on their goddamn forehead.
Here you go.
Hey, real quick, shout out D-Till for that super chat. Lighting the screen up. He say it's confirmed. He's sitting out. of no deal. Oh shit! Shout out detail. I told y'all. I mean, what I saw today confirmed it for me. You know what I mean? But y'all just wait. Y'all just wait. Tomorrow is prep week. This coaching staff gonna have to prep with him in the lineup or without. We gonna find out tomorrow. Tomorrow starts everything. Week 1 starts tomorrow. Goddammit. Kick off Thursday. Shit, it's on. Ain't no stopping. I'm telling y'all, all gas, no fucking brake pad. I ain't slowing down. That probably, hey, look, that's why I've been kind of spacing the lives out, kind of like hours wise. I'm trying to keep my goddamn vocal cord up, nigga. I know I'm about to do the verbal workouts on these niggas. I know that. Shout out A1 pulling up on me. Y'all nigga late. We at the 2-hour mark. Y'all nigga late. So if it is confirmed, C-Dog, Andrew, Jam, shout out Al. If it is confirmed that Brian Burns is sitting, or in fact holding out, what say y'all now?
Trade him.
Man, week one gonna be a long game, man. This whole season we can't get on play. All this shit dumb as fuck, man. I'm mad. This shit dumb as fuck, man.
Pick up that.
So we've been trading this motherfucker, man.
I think it's pretty obvious that we can only go so far this year. So if we can get back in the first round and maybe pick up another or a second and a third with it one, shit, I'd make that deal right now. Yeah.
Yeah, go get Marvin Harrison.
Hold on, Andrew. Say that
he
again.
Holds out and sends a message to the entire team.
What I was saying, Uncle, is we pretty much know what our ceiling is this year. Okay, we know that we're not going to win the Super Bowl, but if we're going to lose the guy, let's get back in the first round. Let's trade him for a first and a second.
That's why I met Andrew.
And then we pick up a couple good quality players next year, and then get a free agency. We've got a lot of money for next year. Then we're talking about really accelerating the process and getting our team ready to make a run for the NFC title.
Hey, I say, hey, look, it's a lot of things I say, but what I'm willing to say now is that the possibility of Brian Burns holding out week 1 or sitting out week 1. If he sits out week 1, that automatically starts the holdout, guys. I'm telling y'all now, though, if he sit out week 1, I don't want to hear nobody pull up on me talking about Brian Burns, this, he, that. He's an impact player. The Carolina Panthers, we missed him week 1. No, he did everything intentionally. That's intentionally. You know what I mean?
Hey, I
don't want to hear that kind of shit if he sit out week 1. He ain't the leader we thought he was.
Yep. Hey, I start Barno. What you think about that, I slot Barno right in this slot, just to spite him.
Yeah, you know, I will say this, Hunk.
He ain't playing. You talking about it don't matter who you start. That motherfucker ain't playing. We won. Shit. No matter that motherfucker gonna play. You know how this shit gonna play out.
And get about 2 or 3 sacks on his own. That'll be funny.
Yeah, I just think that based on what's happened this year with David Tepper and shelling out that money, I think that Panthers have offered him a good contract commensurate to his play, but I still think he wants that Myles Garrett money. That's what I think. I think that's what the big holdup is.
He ain't Myles Garrett. He ain't got them. None of them motherfuckers they got that said he was. All them people talking about get him top 5 money. He ain't top 5. Motherfuckers talking crazy. He ain't never been top 5 his whole career. Why you gotta question that shit? Man, they don't never talk about this motherfucker no top 5 shit. The fuck? Man, motherfuckers just silly as fuck on here, man. Well, I said Greg Hardy best year, man. They got them Brian Burns best year. Shit, Greg Hardy was a goddamn dog.
I knew it. I knew this shit was coming. And if he don't hold out, it'd be a surprise to me. That's what I'm saying. If you don't, shout out Big Cat and shout out all these motherfuckers that really, really like Brian Burns. A lot of Panther fans love him. You know what I mean? me personally, I can't fall in love with him because, like I say, I never valued him at where we picked him from jump anyway. There's players better than Brian Burns in that draft. You know what I mean? Especially on the offensive side of the ball.
What did he go? Like 8th or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. 9th,
8th,
something like that.
I want to say 8. I want to say
he was a top 10 pick, guys.
Yeah, he was.
That's what I'm saying. Top 10 pick supposed to change a franchise.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you drafted Brian Burns in the first round at the 20s, then yeah, you did good there. That was a great fucking pick. If you got Brian Burns round 15 to 20, 25, yeah, you hit with that pick. You know what I mean? But top 10, shit.
So don't remind me, boy.
It's just I feel like Brian Burns is better than what a lot of people.
Rivera pick though.
He was a Rivera pick.
Yeah, that's when we changed to the 3-4 defense.
Yeah.
He did.
Why you think he better than what people give him credit for?
Because
you can only credit him for what he does. So,
but I mean, to be honest with you, to be the only good players we have on that defensive line or had on that defensive line for the past, him, Derek Brown. We had Gross Matos was a bust. Really, that I mean, except for when we had Hassan Reddick. But if you think about it, last year we didn't have JC, we didn't have Dante, and he produced. That was his best year he's had. Somebody said earlier. Somebody said earlier, if JC or Dante wasn't on the field, they didn't think Brian Burns basically could hold his own, but he showed y'all
he did hold his own.
Without
my man, real quick, my man, what's your name? Jam. Well, I mean, we already said this last year against Tampa Bay. Them 2 deep balls. Where was Brian Burns at then?
Facts.
I guess where he was supposed to be.
No. And then look, don't forget, we were winning the game at first.
Hey, real quick, shout out Theodore for that cash app. Say he was drafted 16th overall. Brian Burns drafted 16th, then we hit with that pick. I'm gonna say that right now.
No, man,
he was in fact the 16th overall pick.
Like that. He was
Brian Burns.
He was 8th, man.
Brian Burns was a top 10 pick.
Man.
Yeah,
He was a top 10 pick.
Yeah. No 16th. I don't think we picked 16th in a long time.
Okay, I'll find out.
Probably the last guy we picked real high in like the 20s.
Hey, Andrew, what pick was Brian Burns?
I thought he was the 8th or 9th pick, as I recall.
Yeah.
He was number 8.
Definitely 8.
No, I got another. They saying, shout out Danielle Certain. She said pick number 16. Yeah.
What?
That we got him at 16th overall. Brian Burns is in fact He
number
16. Drafted at 16. He's worth his value. That was damn sure worth his value.
Carolina used his number 16 pick on versatile Florida State defender Brian Burns.
Right.
Wow.
Right. Okay. So at 16, that was a good fucking pick.
I keep telling y'all why he's not going to take. He's going to wait for Bosa because he played with Bosa. They played high school together. He thinks he's better than Bosa. He thinks he's better than Bosa, bro, but he's not better than Bosa.
At the 16th overall pick, I can't expect Brian Burns. Brian Burns shouldn't expect to get paid what Bosa get.
Facts.
But he
didn't even get top 10 money in the first place.
Okay, so looking at it now, since he was a 16 pick, he's actually, from where he was picked, he's produced better than what his pick was.
No, hell no, Jam. He produced right where he should. Right where he should.
Hold on, Jam.
Jam.
think it's
Real
just
quick.
y'all's dislike for Brian.
Jam. Hold on, Jam. I'm asking you one more time. Jam. Hold on, everybody. Jam. I'm asking you one more time. Last year, we were in a fucking playoff game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We were, sir. Hold on, let me finish.
Hold on,
We were winning the game. Hold on, sir. That was a playoff game, sir.
That was a playoff game.
If we win the game, we go to the playoffs. Now, we were winning that game. We were winning that game.
Yep.
Now, if Brian Burns is an impact player, why did he let Tom Brady throw 2 goddamn deep balls?
He was 3, T-Dog. He did 3.
Honestly.
With 3, however many he had.
Same pass.
3. Now, look, Jam, before you answer this question now, this is a playoff. This is for the playoffs. This has got the Steve Wilkes keep his job type show. Oh, you may not keep his job, but I know we're going to the goddamn playoffs.
Who's playing beside Brian Burns?
I don't care. I don't care who was beside him. He's an impact player. Now, where was he at? Sir, where was Brian Burns with them 3 deep balls? Where was Brian Burns at? He was on the field. They're not. Look. He didn't even sniff Tom Brady cologne, motherfucker.
Not one time.
Listen. Well,
now, what are you saying? Look, Jam. Answer my question, Jam. Where was he at, Jam?
Dang, nigga. God dang.
No, you can't answer a question with a question.
I'm not answering what you
can't answer a question with a question, sir.
I'm trying to
in English. In basic English, sir, you can't answer a question with a question.
You gotta close them lips for me to answer.
Where was he at, sir? For 3 deep balls. He didn't even touch them. Didn't even sniff them. Didn't even get a pressure, sir.
Then obviously you just answered your own question. He was nowhere near Tom Brady. But who was playing next to
and that is why he is not an impact player. I don't give a fuck who was next to him.
There's assignments, bro.
Yeah, you talking about tackles? You talking about the other end? Who you talking about? The tackle?
I'm talking about the tackle.
It don't matter, sir.
There's assignments, man.
Where was Brian Burns at? Your best pass rusher. Where was he at?
Somebody don't make their assignment.
He got excuses, man. I got a lot of goddamn excuses,
You know what an impact player is?
He wasn't getting double
An impact player is someone like Myles Garrett who gets double team on every fucking play. Still has 16 and a half.
Beats it.
Right.
Okay, so that's the difference.
But we've all already said that.
Hey, hold on, fellas. My bad. Shout out Illmatic. Illmatic. What you just sent me is old. There's something out more newer than what you just sent me, talking about that same exact thing. Shout out my guy Illmatic. One love, Illmatic. You know what time it is. Well, fellas, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. It's almost 3 o'clock. I got an engagement to be at here soon. I thought I'd drop some content on y'all. Shout out everybody in the chat. Step on the like button on your way out. Shout out everybody that pulled up. C-Dog, I appreciate that content today. Andrew, always, you know it. Shout out Jam. Shout out my guy Al. Shout out everybody that pulled up. Shout out my guy Quantum. In Quantum Married. What up? Yeah, man. Y'all pull back up. We're gonna run another one tonight, baby. Yeah, man. We're gonna do a part 2 on this. Shout out Brian Burns. Jump in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about Brian Burns possibly holding out this season. Jam. Make sure y'all pull back up later on after y'all get your drink in. A lot of y'all off tomorrow. We're going to do a part 2 on this. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Shout out to everybody show love in the chat via Cash App, via the Super Chat. You know what time it is. Jay, one love to the chat. Andrew, I'll see y'all later on, baby. One love.
All right, peace out,
yes, sir. Part 2.